It be sounding so bad.
What's going on, everybody? I want to thank you for tuning in for a sober episode of Socially Awkward.
Oh, if you wasn't here
This
last
week-
week, you didn't see that episode. That episode gone.
Why?
I told you.
I didn't, motherfucker, if I was drunk, you didn't tell me shit. You told my alternate motherfucker. But yeah,
Juan, what did we say?
you don't delete my shit without my permission. The fuck?
No, we didn't. Nobody.
No, you didn't want to see. You didn't need that to be out there. We trying to save your brand.
I may have been.
We haven't had like a blooper episode in a minute.
No, that was more than a blooper.
That's so funny though.
No, you threw the wig at the camera and everything.
I was wondering what was going on because I
And
fast forwarded a
you
little
challenged me to a fight.
Yes,
Times.
you really did.
Several times.
You must have did some bullshit.
No, in all honesty, we were minding our own goddamn business, and you went on a tirade.
I
You
feel
had
like
cheeks right here.
I feel like I don't just threaten to put hands on Juan if he don't make me threaten him.
Actually, this time you were honestly.
you don't-
So
Oh,
either
and you
you
don't-
said some bullshit, you fucked with my food, or
I-
you said some
I
bullshit.
definitely ate a pita chip.
Okay,
bit, and you don't remember.
I wasn't paying attention to the pita chips.
See,
But
I
but
apologize.
the slander
I
that
had my
the
reasons.
slander that my grandmother received was very inappropriate.
Yeah,
and
you.
uncalled for.
you
That was
All right, all
terrible.
right. So now I heard now that might have been unprovoked, but
Very much so.
shit happens. All right. So before we get started, I want to go ahead and introduce my co-host for those who may be new
I'm
to the
sorry,
show
you
this
can't
week.
go back and watch it. It's not out there anymore. Unless you're in the Socially Awkward group. That's the only place I left it at.
Oh, but that's fine.
See what I did there?
That's fine.
Exclusive content.
Yeah, so got a brother in the comments saying dread hair fresh. Yes, so we are introducing the new Mr. Bitches, Don Juan, the narcissist.
Hey, you start getting bitches now, bro. You gotta roll with it.
The bitches, that's
Bitches.
dope.
Roll with it, Juan.
You can't be mad at that.
Own it, Juan. You gotta own it, bro.
Woo!
I see the shirt.
And of course, Mr. Tone Deaf, both of the Deaf Fresh Show, and we have we got Tommy in the building. Look,
Can you give him a name?
Tommy was just ambushed. Tommy's the hostage of the show. All
I
right.
don't know if that sounds good or not.
Tommy's basically just a hostage because he didn't sign up to be here. I just basically said, bring your ass. And I kind of do that to him every week. And here we are. But we enjoy his company.
Last week, I'm glad I didn't, and I had
Hey, this your chance to tell, bro. Jealous.
I had an excused absence.
You know what? All we were gonna do, we would have just rolled her, left her on the couch, and just the four of us. But just did the show if you came through at that
Hey,
point.
listen, man. Like, so Tone said that I told the same story repeatedly last
You
week.
did.
You did.
And every time
What story was it?
Every time I asked you why,
It was
So,
about the bitch having
as a-
sprinkles on her coochie.
I don't know what the story was about, but it was the same amount of people in the live every time she retold the story. I don't know if somebody clicked a different comment, but every time she's seen a new comment, she retold the story.
It was like Groundhog Day.
Yes, she did. It was like an instant reset, dog.
Right. For those who just came in, like, no, it's the same people.
Same people.
They've been here.
Man, my bad.
She did the same
Yeah,
intro
look,
over and over.
Look, it is Gemini season.
and she fell asleep. That's how we really ended the
Yeah.
show.
I've been outside. I went to sleep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what really
Bro,
made us end the
I
show.
don't remember starting the show. I don't remember doing the intros for the show. I don't remember none of that shit. So that's wild.
Last time I saw you before the recording was you like FaceTiming yourself or going live, and it was like 1:00 in the afternoon, and that was way too early to start.
It was a
the
day
She did
party.
the day party.
Day drinking is the most dangerous drinking you
It
can
was
do.
a day party.
Duh.
Because the day
Now I do
At least
remember
at-
being late, but I was late because Laura took forever with my food. I had ordered my food a
You were a
grip
whole
ago.
hour late.
Duh.
Like
Yeah.
we literally was getting ready to walk out the door, and you said you were on your way. I think Juan even told you never mind, but you were like, "I'm outside."
Yeah, so
Not-
that
not
I
drinking.
remember. Like that's what took me
Bro,
forever though.
she was like, okay, I just got my food. I'm 10 minutes away.
That's the only reason why we
10
said.
minutes turned into fucking 45.
Oh well, okay. So that's because when I got my food from Allure, Ro ended up hitting me. And she had some shit from 1700 pull up, so I pulled up. So I stopped for more food, and then I hit.
She
Came here.
just
But
went
that was straight up Fond du Lac.
She just went home.
Bro, you
Fam.
could just let us go home.
Now that was a hostage situation.
Yes.
Don't day drink if you do podcasts.
Done.
That's
And
that's
the
a
fact
public
that-
service.
No.
announcement.
Don't day drink.
I was like,
if-
all the podcasters were at
No.
the day drinking.
Don't
Right.
day drink and podcast if people like you. Because if people like you, they walk up on you out of nowhere and all of a sudden you end up with a whole bunch of double shots that you didn't pay for. That's what happened.
Power hour.
I wasn't going to drink that
Sounds,
much.
sounds like you're blaming.
Your
Sounds
power
like
I
hour.
you're-
am.
You're shifting blame
I-
on other
I
people
am.
for
I-
your decision.
because I didn't order all of those
Right,
drinks.
You
but
could've
you
said no.
also could have went home.
No.
And slept it off.
you ain't
No.
have to drink them.
I did. That's rude. And if it's
No,
one thing
no.
Mimi ain't, is rude.
The fuck?
Can we really see that video in the Socially Awkward group?
It's in the group.
Because I go.
I didn't delete it out the group.
I go make clips.
I deleted it off of my
You're rude
page,
as
the
fuck.
TDR page, and I think her
Definitely not rude.
page, but not the group. I
What
think
we
it's in
gotta
the
do
group.
is
Hi,
we
Kayla.
gotta pull them up and do voiceovers.
Right, man. Put them shits on TikTok.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of voiceovers, like, did y'all see that shit with the lobster or whatever? Did y'all
Oh,
see that video?
Which one? Tony Baker's?
No.
some other dude.
Oh, okay. Is the one
No.
where the lobster walked into the pot on his own?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just
I didn't
swimming,
hear it, I seen it,
Swimmity,
though.
swim.
hey, hey. And there was so many people in the comments like, oh my God, this is sick. How would you like to just walk in a pot of grease thinking it's water? It's like,
Well,
we
Ain't
would
that how
deserve.
Ain't that how you cook lobster to begin with? You just put it in a pot
Right.
of water.
they have to be alive for some
Right.
reason.
Tell them, see, I am not rude in real life. Boom.
Who is this?
Who is
Who
that
is this
guy?
person?
We've literally gone back to like since we was like 5 years old. Like
they are planted in the
Right.
comments. They are now.
They-
like, that is
we
not
don't remember
that is not
seeing
an
them here.
industry plant.
Yeah.
You're a liar,
You
son.
bought you.
We have never seen you before.
You bought that comment.
How much do compliments cost, Ryan? I like to
I don't know. You want me to spot you with Dub?
I need some because he lying. Because you rude as
That's
shit.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
It sounds like somebody. I like one of those infomercials. I've known Mimi for 5 years, and she is not rude in real life.
These are paid actors.
Right.
Call Daniel Collins law officers.
See,
Yeah, man. Tommy always in the building.
What up, Cuzzo?
I need somebody popular.
Hey.
Yo, what is mesothelioma?
Don't start that shit.
Oh,
Yo,
Don't start that shit.
Yo, real question.
Don't start that shit.
dog will never know,
I don't know, but
Man, like, how do you get that shit?
bro. I don't know what it is. Shit
Yeah.
just started happening like 5 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's the same. Yeah, I don't know.
it'd be like
Just
three
to
of
say
them.
wine looking like a red M&M. I put him on my story yelling, "Hey, Kool-Aid" when he was walking to the car.
I mean, but
Oh,
still,
Pre actually wrote back and she was like, "Oh, he's slimming down." So see, maybe that's a paid fucking compliment.
nah,
Shit.
that's the weed. Man. That's just the
Oh,
weed.
so he's slimming down.
Hey, so while picking up wine, and we all have established on the show.
Oh
several
yeah,
times,
I want to go ahead and say this right now, bro. I fucking hate you. Okay.
I didn't do nothing.
No. You didn't do nothing, but you're a liability to all niggas who drive. You don't understand that gas is $5 to $5.50. So coming to pick you up from now on, I must be having to go somewhere already, or you spot me a dub, because gas costs too fucking much to just randomly be coming to get you, bro. Get your L's.
You said randomly. It's not random.
Wait. You don't have a license?
No.
I didn't know that was a reason why.
Mom's sting you in the comments. He says,
You gotta get
"Slimming
your
where in his knuckles."
Damn.
Wine need to start walking. Shed a few 100 kilos. Hey, so
Hey, man,
I'm
what-
gonna ignore the fact that Tone just fucking interrupted me when I was
I'm
about
sorry.
to talk.
I've been holding on to
He
that
got
one
it-
for a
he
couple of
got it
days.
on
Right,
soapbox.
it
but
was
no.
unnecessary as fuck.
I
too.
filled my
No.
gas tank up yesterday, and I've been bothered
Man,
ever
shit.
What's
since.
up, great baby?
You the only person I have to go out the way
I
for.
see you fucking twice a week at the
Nah.
end of the week.
You might only see me once.
I
We're gonna
like
start
Britt's,
podding on Sunday.
I like Britt's
Damn.
product.
So,
Punch you in your
Profile
fucking
pic.
face.
now we have established several times that Juan lives in the ghetto, right?
In the ghetto.
Now, picking him
I
up
hate
for,
In
tonight's
the ghetto.
therapy session, I've realized that
Is
I have
this
never
really
seen a
therapy?
gay crackhead until today.
Wait, what?
Yo, and that
I've
mother-
never seen a gay crackhead until today.
and that motherfucker was about as bright as me.
You know, like he was
Right.
dropping it like it's hot, and a lemon lime biker short set.
Yeah.
You think crack discriminates?
I don't. I've just never seen a gay
Yo,
crackhead.
hey,
Now, to be honest, a gay crackhead makes more sense because they like to suck dick for stuff.
that might be the greatest
It's
question.
Pride
ever.
Month.
That nigga said, "Do you think crack?"
But you know, and
got
you
gay
you can
people
go ahead
too.
and start queuing up the pictures. But and I said, I'm like, damn, Pride Month bringing them out, ain't it? Because I have never seen a gay crackhead before today.
And what was he doing? And how did you know he was gay? And where was he being gay?
Where was he?
Well,
being gay?
I mean,
where was he? Was he randomly out here just being gay?
you know what I'm saying? Like, was he at the gas station, the corner?
No, he was
popping-
like right in front of the,
Okay,
the
so-
corner market,
Okay, that's always
the neighborhood corner
that's
market,
usually where you find a crackhead.
and he was just just out there just
It
dropping it
was,
like
a,
it's
it
hot.
was a gang of them.
And
A
you
gang
know,
of gays?
No, it
Homo
wasn't a gang of
estas?
gays. It was a gang of people.
It was a gang.
A gaggle, a
A
gaggle.
gaggle.
A gaggle of gays.
A gaggle.
It was a pack of some sort.
A pack of peony peachers.
Pack of Negroes. The pack of the niggers.
well, I say happy Pride, and that's what we're going into. So a lot of our
Homo estas.
a lot of
Chipotle,
our companies have been acknowledging Pride Month with
acknowledge me.
You
with,
seen the Chick-fil-A one?
prideful advertisement. So
Don't they
Chipotle
have-
has a rainbow aluminum foil around the burrito, and it says "Homo Estas." So that's on Twitter from Chipotle.
Did they really post that for real?
Hashtag love wins.
Homo estas.
Homo.
Hey.
I
Yes.
hate them.
I think they win.
Yes, you did. You finally caught me live. I figured that from now on, I will start dropping it on my story because when people see my face in my story, when I just type shit, they don't really be paying attention.
Nah, because we
But people be expecting me to say goofy shit. So when I actually post on my story, they usually actually watch it. So I'm gonna just start doing that right
How do you
before.
say her name? I like saying people's name on the Chaz Rahani.
It might
Rajani.
be.
I'm trying to make it
just saying.
famous.
You want me to go to her Facebook profile and do the pronunciation?
Yes. Could you do?
Look at me being resourceful.
She's probably gonna do it in the comments.
She gonna break it down. Break
Right.
it down now.
I was like Shay Rahani.
But Kraft, of course, had to put their
what if
2
you
cents.
go to
in.
her page and her name was like Tina?
Dog, gotta be so mad.
Tina-
Hey,
Tina-
that's what it is.
Tina
That's what's like
Johnson.
with Moose and Squirrel.
Wait, dog, where you get this fancy ass name from? Tina? Like, what the fuck?
Tina Smith.
Yeah, so
Basic as hell.
oh nope, I don't see one on there. Or is that only on mobile?
I don't know.
Cause you did it in about. Did you go to about?
Yeah, usually right next to their name.
Right, I thought it was. But like I said, I'm on a computer now, so I don't know how that works.
She refuses to give us the correct pronunciation,
she
so
may
it
not-
gives us liberty to call her.
She's
what we
distracted by
like.
this mayo bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moving on, we have Kraft with the real Gayo. Okay, so this is a rainbow colored mayo.
I don't
In
know
the
how I
squeeze
feel
pack.
about that.
It's smooth and sassy.
Yes, smooth and sassy.
That shit probably tastes like marshmallows.
What if it's like,
Ray Janae. Okay.
Or is it okay?
Ray Janae.
ain't
that
that what
is
Lil
fascinating.
Wayne daughter name?
Her name is Regina. Like Regina.
The gay people have a fit like black people did about the ice cream.
They be calling it.
Yo, hey, some of them names was fire though.
They-
on
but,
that list.
The black ones.
Yeah.
Hey,
on
the ice cream was. I wanted to try the ice cream.
I wanted to try it. I don't know how I would have felt about it.
I would have felt great about it. It was ice
about
cream.
the Juneteenth ice cream.
Yeah, it was cheese like
Red velvet
cheese.
cheesecake.
Red velvet. Yeah,
That
red
actually
velvet-
sounds fire. You
that
can get that
sounds
from
delicious.
Cold Stone.
Now this
But
one
it
you
ain't
may
black.
have to try. Are you able to zoom in on this one, Tom,
This nigga said, but it ain't
so
black.
people can actually see what's going on here? Ah,
Yo, is that Spanish?
no. So Burger King in Austria says the time to be proud with the Pride Whoppers, right? And there are pictures of 2 different Whoppers. What do you guys notice?
Damn, why they got the same bun?
So you got tops and bottoms.
Yeah.
They got the same.
A Whopper with 2 top buns or one with 2 bottom buns.
Hey,
They trying to be like same sex, same bun, but your mind is definitely wild.
These cannot be real advertisements.
That's almost brilliant.
She
but
also acknowledged that is not how you say your name.
that's not how you say it.
No, you know what? That might be real because you got to remember it was
now
one Black
Rajane?
History. It was one Black History Month where Burger King put all black buns on their burgers.
Yeah.
So
That
that might be
No,
real.
They didn't do that.
Yeah, they did.
Because that's
Yeah,
not in
they
the
was
U.S.
black.
They
That
were
says Burger King
It was
in
like a
Austria,
Halloween burger or something like that.
but it's still the Halloween burger. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yo.
which one would you eat?
I'm going with
The other,
I'm going with the bottoms.
Less bread.
So, you
just
know.
give me sourdough.
Why white people keep fucking with us?
I don't know.
Like, dog, like, leave us the fuck alone.
Actually,
Hey,
that,
and you know what's funny? I don't know. Does anybody either in here in the comments like, do you watch The Boys, Tommy?
Of course, you know
I
I
have.
do.
Damn it.
sorry.
So, are
This-
y'all
this-
caught up?
I'm caught up.
This is the part
You're
of the
caught up?
contribution
You
I,
caught-
don't, I don't help with.
You at least
No, it's
got
fine.
one.
No, it's fine.
Watching. shit.
No,
You can
it,
go on your phone.
I'm only gonna reference one part of it. When A Train went to rebrand the African
Dog,
American suit,
bruh,
and
The-
you
the
see
cra-
how he asked the one black guy in the room, and he was like,
help me out.
and then he was like, "What is you doing with this bullshit?"
No, no.
I feel like
did you see
they-
when he went home
Yes,
that they ripped him a new asshole?
I really feel like that guy that A Train was trying to get to encourage
Is the
it.
black guy that be in these meetings?
That be in these meetings, and he be like, and he be telling them like, "No, this is not what we're doing."
They
And
don't
just
listen.
ignore him.
They need a black woman in these meetings.
I honestly feel like the white people act like A Train did in that scene.
There's somebody in there said, "This is a good idea. Why don't we just take?"
She said, I'm sorry, is this a slave trade video game?
Dog, she was heated.
If you are not,
if you don't watch The Boys,
it's
what is it called?
Amazon Prime
Okay.
original.
The Boys,
The Boys, it is a superhero show, but the superheroes are not what you would expect. Like,
okay, you know who the Justice League is, right?
Yes.
Okay, imagine the Justice League in the real world being exactly how people really would be,
Just normal people
This-
walking around.
like the way normal people think.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're
There are no
Superman.
morals there.
Yeah, you're Superman. You have all the powers in the world,
but you're a dick.
but you're a natural dick because you know nobody can ever beat you.
I guess I need to watch it.
You do,
Yeah, and I realize I pay
because that's what he does.
I pay for the Amazon shit. What
Oh,
is it, Prime?
oh.
I pay for Prime, so I should be
This
able to
mic-
get it.
Which mic is this one? It might be this mic.
No,
I
he
told
said,
you,
"Why you
cutting
keep
you
cutting
off.
me off?" As in when I'm talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind be working.
This
He's
nigga
like-
start checking his mic.
he's
Like,
like,
oh, I don't know. I'm
hello?
cutting out a bit. No,
Hello?
nigga.
Is this
That's
thing
why
on?
you're cutting me off.
I didn't see the you. I just said you keep
Say,
cutting
no,
off.
it's not your mic, nigga. It's you.
It
Shut the
is
fuck
like
up.
it's that like that's a really really good show. Juan was actually late. Like we kept telling this nigga like, bro, you gotta watch, you gotta
many
watch, you
episodes
gotta
is
watch,
it in
and then
now?
he finally did it.
How many episodes are there?
But we just started the third
This is the
season.
third
It's
season.
only
Oh,
like
third
eight-
season?
It's only like
Oh,
8 or
damn.
10 episodes a season, though.
I know, but shit, I gotta watch 2 whole fucking seasons now. I'm thinking I was still catching in the beginning.
You watch the first 3 episodes, you're not gonna stop until you done.
Okay.
The way that the shit start off sucked me in. Like it was like
That's usually how it is.
yeah, I was like, nigga,
Sucking is what started the whole season off.
When he ran,
just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Can
right.
we give bro a chance? Yeah. So
I'll
but
start it this evening.
now, obviously, I was drunk on the show. You can clear the screen. That's on. Obviously, I was drunk as fuck on the show last week, but that is because it is currently Gemini season, and I have been outside. I have been
Y'all been
Out.
acting up.
outside. Okay, so last week Friday, I went to Allure for birthday. Did I tell y'all about that?
That's the
We talked
story you kept restarting.
Did you tell us about the story?
That's
Is
what
that
I'm
you about to
saying.
say?
I don't know, but I got to shit.
That's the story you can't restart.
Okay.
Well, it's obvious you got to that one.
Okay. Yeah. So that was Friday. Then Saturday, I ended up going to R&R with Monte and everybody. And then Sunday, that was back at Allure for the day party. And that is where I got shit faced and where things went totally wrong. But I ended up going out again after that, y'all. I went to Elevate on Humboldt Wednesday night during a karaoke night.
I saw that picture. I saw that too.
Martin Too Cool, you're a dick.
Oh my.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just want to tell him that because who the fuck cuts off March Madness and doesn't let the song play through?
That's a city staple.
Evil people.
You like he cut it off right when the second
Hey,
verse was kicking in.
hey,
You
hey,
do not
Mark,
cut off March Madness.
Don't make us look bad, bro. We cancers, fam. Don't make us look bad with your DJing skills. You're better than that. We've seen you do better.
Oh, but when his song came on, he played it all the way through.
What song was
Most
that?
DJs don't play songs all the way through though.
But
Yeah.
March Madness is a
No,
staple in
March
the
Madness,
community.
you kind of gotta let that
Certain
ride.
things you gotta let
Yeah,
ride.
that's a
And that's
staple.
one of
Is
them.
there like a
one of
certain verse you gotta let it roll through?
No, the
That's
whole
like,
thing.
Like if you could pick one.
Whole thing. That's the whole thing. It's a
Literally the
Negro
whole thing.
spiritual.
Because it's, I mean, and because it's only 2 verses anyway.
Oh, well, shit. There we go.
And the second verse is just like that motherfucker hits so hard. Like you can't just not play the second verse.
It's the beat and the hook. We really don't give a fuck what Future talking about.
I don't
But
think
it's
we
so
know
good.
what he's talking
It's
about.
so good.
Yeah.
It's a Negro spiritual. This
I
is
quit.
Martin Luther
But
King.
he cut off March Madness. And
quit
I wanted to
DJing.
just go up there and snatch his mic and say, boo, throwing tomatoes, throwing tomatoes, throwing tomatoes.
This might be the ghetto equivalent to the I Have a Dream speech.
You definitely need to finish the boys
Nigga.
then.
Day drinking is so much more dangerous than going out at night, but maybe it's just me. Nope, Tommy actually said that.
You know
Something
why?
about sunlight and liquor.
Because when it's nighttime and you're out drinking, you have already reached the all right, I need to go home limit. But when it's daytime, you think you got more time to drink. And you just
Yeah.
keep on drinking. Then
Hey,
it get dark and you
low-key,
got more
When we was
time.
in the Dales and we
Power
was
hour.
doing that day drinking,
It gets
we was
it gets
kinda-
dangerous.
Then doing with go-karts.
Damn, why? Like, seriously, though,
I
why
almost
is
got a
day drinking
concussion.
so bad?
You want to fuck around and like,
Maybe-
almost kill
maybe you-
yourself day drinking?
Maybe you drink so much because
Drive
you
a
think like,
go-kart.
oh, well, I got enough time to take a nap
No,
and
go to-
sleep
go to
it
a
off or
baseball
whatever and
game.
do whatever.
Like opening day, they start day drinking at like
8 in the
8
morning.
in the morning.
Hey, Miss Jackie.
You are done by 1 in the afternoon, like literally done. There's
I mean, and
no
that-
way you can continue.
Well, day drinking,
But I'm not white, so
but you know, and it's not like I'm not used to day drinking because I will definitely do brunch. Like I'll bottomless mimosas, Bloody
But
Marys,
brunch
whatever.
is different though. You usually are getting food to absorb at the exact same time you're getting.
Well, they had food
mimosas.
there. It just took them fucking forever to bring
But
it
I'm
to me.
saying though, usually when y'all mimosa and there's food within moments.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You mimosa
that was my
yourself to
reason
death.
on Friday for why I was trying to hold off because I didn't want to. I shouldn't have had to spend my money on Friday because she shouldn't have been late. But I didn't want to just sit there and be bored. But they like keep coming up to me, hey, you okay? You okay? You okay? And I'm like, well, I don't want to look like I ain't trying to spend no money because I really am trying to get drunk. But she got bottles. I don't want to spend all my money on liquor, but at the same time, I know that I didn't eat anything. So
so this is
I
the
need to
second
just
time
afford it.
you've used not wanting to be rude to continue drinking.
yes,
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern.
yes.
Yeah.
So if you don't want me to
Recognizing
be rude to you, give me alcohol. Boom,
You are
problem solved.
actually ruder when you have
You
alcohol.
might have a
But
problem.
the fact that it's really ironic that she's ruder when she's drinking, but she's trying not to be rude to turn down the drink.
She's trying not to be rude to people she don't know.
You might have a problem.
If she know you, she gonna be rude as fuck.
Lala said, I love day drinking. Me in bed by night. Shit, I be trying to be in bed by 9 anyway.
9
Tired.
shit. Day drinking, you be in the bed by 5 and waking up at 12 like you slept
Like,
all
what-
night.
Britt said that is why Friendsgiving is during the day. I don't even want to deal with these niggas after hours.
You
I don't
not
have
wrong.
enough friends for Friendsgiving.
No, we're going to
People
her
only
this
like me on social media.
year. We're going to her Friendsgiving this year.
You ever get up like at 1 o'clock in the morning and think you late for work and shit? Like after going to sleep too early.
Yes, the
Yeah.
cousin that had a party on Friday but didn't show up until Saturday. Yes,
Yeah, the story you told 4 times.
I would be up all night at home, but as soon as I go out at night, I'm sleepy by 10:30. Yes.
I wonder if they can tell the story in the
Yeah,
comments.
so I'll
without you
be
saying
talking
anything.
about that because I posted a story. That might have been yesterday morning. It was fucking 4:30 in the morning. I was in my car on a mission. 4:30 in the morning,
I'm on a mission.
or 4:30 in the morning, as I called it.
4:30 in the morning. I hate you.
Yes, I waited a long ass time. Well, I can't even say I waited a long ass time for my cousin. At that point, I was just waiting because I knew that she had bottles and shit, and I'm like, I didn't do all of this shit to prepare myself, get dressed, get cute, and come out and go home empty-handed. So yeah, by the time she got there, I didn't even care it was her birthday no more.
Damn. It wasn't her birthday anymore. It was the next day.
Y'all coming to Friendsgiving? We just need a new date for the summer, as long as it ain't during Cancer season
Oh my.
or Leo's
That's the
or
summer.
anything other than a Gemini.
That's the summer, you heifer.
I can do it out. Fucking
hate-
bums. Statement stands. She really a bum because I got to do everything for it.
The artist is this Cancer?
No, she's the Scorpio.
Okay.
Hate that one too. No, but Jelly Bean is actually she's starting to make money now. She's
Wait, what?
crocheting and shit and doing
Wait,
projects. for people.
Beans and Rhea are both Cancers and Scorpios.
We've had this
It's just a
discussion
simple
about
fact of
TT
how-
and yes,
This is how much.
yes,
Then this nigga in Monte.
yes.
This
That's just the
interwoven.
dynamics
This is
of
where
the
this
fam.
interwoven. I see that.
You cannot get away from
I didn't try to. It's just Leo's.
Yeah, but
Cancers,
you don't got to be
Scorpios
late
everywhere.
August. They can't be early August. So what's late August? What's that? Like Virgo?
That's Virgo.
Virgo.
All right, I could do that.
Now,
That's cool.
Ludacris made a song about Virgos. And it was
Virgos.
terrible. It was very terrible.
Yeah, but for those that do not know,
Yeah, I hate that song.
Oh,
for those that do not know, my birthday is actually next week Monday.
nasty Nas.
So June 13th, that is my birthday.
Thank you,
So
Fresh.
I will have a show the day before. I don't know if
You wanna
I'll
do
be
it
able
on
to
your
go live
birthday?
from this page because Facebook actually tried to get me the fuck up out of here yesterday morning.
Hey,
For summer 2016, it was a meme, right? And it was like once you're in a relationship, your body is no longer your own. And it was a chick. What?
you want to do it on your birthday? We don't have a show at Monday night right now,
Who said I didn't have fucking birthday plans on my birthday?
so I'm asking now.
No, I did. That's why I just said
Okay, I just wanted to ask.
Who has
No,
birthday
I'll
plans on
actually-
a Monday?
Right,
I will actually.
be
Be-
sucking dick somewhere.
There's not even
Yes,
places.
and you want to know why?
Oh,
You want to know why? We're-
Yes.
We're gonna get into this right now. You want to know why I will be somewhere sucking dick on my birthday? Because now we all know that a couple of weeks ago he blew it almost instantaneously. But I was actually trying to date someone, like seriously trying to date someone, and this person had 1,000,001 fucking excuses about. Like, we didn't kick it. We didn't really do anything. You know what I mean? Now, this person came to me wanting to date. I did not go to him. Why? Because Mimi does not go to anybody because I don't be trying to date in the first place. So when you come to me with the idea of dating me, I expect you to be ready to fucking date me. Don't just do it because you know what I mean? Like,
Cool thing to do.
you got to come with the shits. He did not, in fact, come with the shits. So this is why I tell y'all all the time that if someone really, really wants to fuck with you, they are going to find ways to fuck with you. I don't care how busy they are. I don't care what they have going on. The person who I am currently dealing with, Lala, guess what? If you're still in the comments, I am still unblocked. I am on a streak. I am still unblocked. So, Bay that's not Bay is back in the picture, right? Hey, shit happens, right? I tried to leave. Well, actually, I did. We was separated for months. I tried to date a new person. That new person wasn't on shit. And that reminded me, like, you know what? This is why I always end up going back because nobody reaches the bar that he has set. Nobody reaches that bar.
Hey,
And you
Juan,
want to know what I mean?
Didn't we say this before?
This nigga,
Okay, just wanna make sure.
no, this nigga drives trucks for a living. He has 12 to 14-hour shifts a day. Like, he doesn't have a lot of free time. He gets off early as fuck in the morning. And what happens when you get off early in the morning? You want to go to sleep, get you some rest because you got to start this shit all over again. Take care of your little business or whatever, but you don't really have time to do things, right? Because you're tired. For a person that can work 12 to 14 hours on the road or is gone for days at a time, whatever type of run that he may be on, you know what happens when he has an off day? He hits me up to kick it. He wants to spend whatever available time that he has in my presence because he knows that he's always busy any other time. But a person that does not work 12 to 14 hours a day, always has time to do every fucking thing else, doesn't want to date. They don't want to go out. They don't want to just sit up and watch movies and all of this kind of shit. So which one do you think I would rather be around?
Before I answer that, and I wasn't going to answer, I was just going to actually make a prediction. If you work an 8 to 12-hour day, first shift, when you get off work, is it your first like natural like intuition to like I'm going to go to sleep, or do you want to? I got some shit to do. I might even go out. So how long are you up after you get off work at like 5 o'clock, 5 or 6? You up to like 10, 11?
Like 8, 9.
Oh,
I'm
word.
old.
Oh, okay.
I
Like
put
when you
the
get off
key-
work, how long are you up after you get off work?
Yeah, I'll be up till like 2 in the morning.
He's still young.
Because
So-
with him, when he gets off during first shift. Like he's driving overnight.
Yeah, but if you training your body that way and you're up third shift, that's like being up first shift and then getting off. Like, so if he get off at like 7 o'clock, he should not go to sleep till like 1, right? Like 12, 1 o'clock?
It depends because some people on third shift go to bed right away, and
Yeah.
and some people stay up and then go to sleep before they shift. It all depends on how he wants.
It
Because
definitely
Teresa used to
depends.
do that. Teresa would stay up and then she wouldn't go to sleep until like maybe 1 or 2. But then when she started moving, she started going to bed right away and waking up at 1.
But being up.
But
all-
then being up from there until it's time to go to work.
and then you'd be tired, right? I feel like you'd be tired by that time. But anyway, that's fine.
Third shift is terrible.
Yeah, it's not
Terrible
that's
on
not
the
good.
body.
I hated that shit.
I
But
loved it and hated it.
I mean, and that's like today. So he had to work. He just worked a 14-hour shift, right?
14 hours.
So him working a 14-hour shift, by the time he's headed home, I'm up getting Jelly Bean ready because Jelly Bean had swim lessons. A swim lesson today. Shout out to my baby. She is now like swimming on her back and all kind of little shit now. Like she moved up a level. She caught on quick because Jelly Bean actually missed a couple of weeks of her swim class because of being sick and stuff.
How old is she?
She will be 13 on the 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually threw her in swim classes right away because I'm like, I want to take her to the Dales and shit for her birthday. So
Water ain't deep at the Dale. She gotta know how to swim. She be all right.
bullshit because I almost drowned. Fuck you. So listen, no, but going back. So today, and I'm telling him like, look, he didn't get any sleep yesterday. So him going to work off of no sleep and then coming off of work, my main thing, I'm like, get you some rest. I know you've been up over 24 hours because I was fucking with you. And even yesterday, I was over there, left. He wanted to take me on one of his runs with him. So I was going to get in the truck with him and ride, just, because quality time doesn't always have to be going out to eat. And, like you can do a lot of things that are considered quality time. And for
Yes.
me, that would have been dope as fuck to be able to ride with him. But right now, the companies...
Have you rode with him before?
No.
Okay.
The company that he's with, like, he can't have passengers. And he was like, fuck. He said, I can't say. He was like, because there's a camera in the cab. And I don't want to get him in trouble just, in the name of fucking quality time.
Mhm.
So I told him, like, it's all good. We got plenty of time, whatever. But it's little shit like that to where, like, well, shit, I ain't doing nothing. I'm finna just be working on the road. Shit, come with me. Any little thing that you can do to get some time in. So today I went over there. We didn't fuck. We didn't do anything. He just wanted me to come over there and just
Cuddle.
lay with him
Just cuddle.
while he got some sleep. Because that was his time off of work.
Oh. And you was like, oh.
Right. Because that's all people make it seem like I'm just so complicated and I'm so difficult.
Well, you say a
Shit
lot
like
about
that is
wanting
so-
a lot of dick. So
Well,
that
that too.
sounds very complicated.
It
if
doesn't.
you ain't-
It
if you ain't-
doesn't. It doesn't. And you know what else he did? He put in a request off of work for my birthday. To be off, to make sure that he can spend my birthday with me.
Oh, viewers, Mimi is smitten.
But
She's
they
smitten.
know me and
Sick
Bay
of-
Not Bay's
I'm
history.
sick of her just hoeing this nigga.
But what I'm saying is, people always, man, Mimi, y'all toxic, but it's shit like that. That's why
I
they
didn't
going
even say
back.
toxic. That's
Hey,
No,
you're-
not you.
You're smitten.
Look, no. Lala in the comments, she like toxic Tyrone for 500. They always calling me and him toxic because
Can
we'll be blocked,
can you be a stop on the tour?
but it'll still email me. We've already discussed this.
No. We're talking about him and you.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
He bought asked. I was like, I don't think he go come on.
that would be a
everyone.
highly viewed.
Nah, dog. We
episode.
need that.
I don't know.
He gonna wear a mask.
People would know. Trust me. No.
You can wear the ghost face.
Oh, there you go.
You gotta have the recorder to change his voice, though.
Right. But no. But this is my thing. Like,
Mimi when I was.
I don't try to like ignore other guys and shit all the time. Like that is just no, it's just when niggas come to me,
They got a high bar, fam.
we have a high bar.
They do.
Sexually, mentally, emotionally, and all of that. And it's like when you come to me and say that you want to fuck with me, but you can't make time for me, this is why I will block you and won't put up with that shit. Because it's like, dude, if you really fucking wanted to, trust me, you would see me. You would fucking see me. So don't take that shit, man. When motherfuckers be making all of them excuses and shit, like they can't see you. And I think the thing for me that was really like the nail in the coffin, the person that I was trying to date, I hit him to see if we could link, right? And he's like, all right, well, what time, blah, 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 blah. And then something happened with, his homeboy. Obviously, what do niggas do? They jump the fuck up when it comes to their homeboys, right? Yeah, they jump the fuck up when it comes to their homeboys.
Sometimes.
So he went right to his homeboy. He's not wrong for that. All good. But even after the situation with his homeboy, he decided to linger around for a bit. So you made time for that when you didn't even have to be there after a certain point. But when I wanted to see you, I didn't see you.
He wanted to stay and say Happy Pride Month.
So it's like when you're dealing with shit like that versus a motherfucker who's working damn near a full day and they like, you know what? I'm tired as fuck, but just come lay with me, man. Just so I can, I'm like, how am I? Get them out of my comments.
Who the fuck is that?
Because they names say I rape little boys and girls.
Spam.
We can't block them. We can't block spam. Block user. Boom.
He's gone.
I blocked him already.
Bam.
Yeah, not with that name in my comments,
like,
baby.
Hold on.
So I rape little boys and girls. No, not on Hostily Awkward. You don't get that weird shit on somewhere.
Well,
Yeah,
I try not to engage I try not to engage in situations knowing I don't have a lot of time because I know that's a stereotypical line that men give women when they don't want to hang and don't want to connect. I really don't have a lot of time because the tone deaf department here, the network, they don't let me do shit.
But it's something simple as like
you signed up for this shit.
But again, this is like me. But again,
for.
Like I'm speaking for me, but like me knowing that you in the studio all the time. Well, shit, babe, come check me out. Like, work the boards or whatever. Just hang in the background. Just see you do what you do. Like me being intrigued, watching you do something that you like doing.
I would love that.
Right.
I would love that.
But that's quality time.
Some people like, I don't want to be down there with you. Doing that, blah, 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 blah. No, that shit. Like,
but it's like, but
that goes both ways. You don't want to spend time with me then. This is
exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So for you to say, look, babe, I'm working on this. I don't really got a lot of time, but why don't you come hang with me in the studio one day? Just come kick it with me in the studio. That is you making an effort. If she declines that effort, then fuck her. You tried. She can't complain if you tried and she just declined the option that you gave.
If y'all happen to see Cam Beats down there, So Greedy with hoes, you know what what it is.
That don't even sound right coming from you.
Quality time.
Back. Nobody see.
What's that? What group was that? Was that a High Five? High quality.
You see more of a
with you.
You see Canned Beats with an attractive young dame.
You know what? You said that shit the other day. I was dying. I'm like, damn, I had to go look at myself in the mirror. Like, who do you see? But that's all right.
Yes, Britt. Britt
like
says, if I feel like I'm fighting for your time in the beginning, I'm going to be fighting forever, and fuck that. Exactly. And that is why I just blocked them and went about my business, because it's like, I am not going to sit here and constantly get excuses and zero effort when I just watched you drop everything and go run for your homeboy.
So how about this? Mine is that there is very, very legitimate situations where time is limited. It's very legitimate, limited time, sharing with a woman. So when it's very legitimate and women don't give you that leeway, that aggravates me. Like, look, literally, I really have no time. The only time I got is some late night shit, and I don't want to be like this whole late night booty call. Okay, I'm done now. 11:30.
I guess
got time for me.
I guess for me it's different. Like I guess I view it different because there was a time when I was working more than one job. Plus, I had school, so I had homework. And I got the kids at home. I got to make sure that their homework is checked. I got to make sure I'm feeding them. I got to get their shit together. Like, So I had a stacked day. But when that nigga that I was interested in and I wanted him back, guess who made time? Even if it was me coming home from that second job on the way home, stopping by his crib for 10 minutes just to get a hug and chop it up with him before I went home, I made sure I squeezed him in somewhere.
That works. 10 minutes.
He knew my situation,
Mm.
and he was just happy that I
Some
was
of y'all,
able.
some
to
of y'all be
stop by
like,
and
"Oh,
see
all I
him.
get is 10 minutes. Oh, I ain't get phone calls late at night, huh? So I'm just a booty call." Y'all, you don't know those females that will come out and say that shit, huh? You don't know.
Right, like what's your life like?
I'm just saying that those are responses to me attempting.
Are you speaking from
But
experience?
that wasn't-
this is really
but he
personal experience.
He made me interested enough to where I wanted to do that. So then it got to a point where, because I had an hour lunch at work, so when I had my lunch breaks, I would meet him for lunch and I would have lunch with him. It was only an hour of my day, but that was an hour that I made for him. I could have just went and fucking watched the goddamn ducks at the Riverwalk for an hour like I used to. People don't make time, and like I said, maybe it's just me because I have been in a situation where,
See what Chad said. Mm-hmm.
say, 10 minutes isn't enough for me, being real, but that's my personal need.
But that's her personal.
That's her personal need.
So
I guess.
Right.
I guess I've run into a whole bunch of Chads.
What?
Oh, that little solo thing.
Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, when the comments pop up.
oh no, yeah, and I'm not saying that you can only spend 10 minutes with a
That
motherfucker
doesn't
all
have to
the
be
time.
that time. That had to be that moment. 10
Right.
minutes worked for you.
Right.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, because of the fact that I liked him, when I would get off work, that second job, and I knew that I didn't have a lot of time, me just stopping by when I could have just drove straight the fuck home. Me just choosing him in that moment to say, you know what? I haven't been able to see him. I've been working. I've been whatever. Let me at least stop by, get a hug, kiss, just chop it up for him for a little bit before I go home, get in the shower and do all of my shit, because I know once I go home, I'm gonna go to sleep.
So you try to talk about me. I can't see you being like this whole like romantically like.
Oh, I'm very sappy. I just don't play that shit in the beginning.
Okay.
Like if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. But it's hard for me to let people get there because they piss me off so early, like this shit. So they don't get to that point where they get that side of me because they piss me off beforehand, because they fuck up right in the beginning.
You really don't like people for real though, so
That's where I'm at with it. She just don't like
Say,
it.
yeah,
like
but if you
people.
only giving me 10 minutes, but giving niggas a whole night, that shit right there is the nail in the coffin, because clearly they are sucking you better or something. No, see, that's the thing.
wow.
I'm
see,
not talking about only giving 10 minutes. I think y'all in the comments, like, y'all are thinking like,
Why y'all always
well,
gotta
it's-
resort to calling us guys?
as
All right,
long
that way.
as long as I see him for 10 minutes, it's okay. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in those moments where I could have just not seen him at all, knowing that my time was limited, I made that time, like just going out of my way when I had a straight direct route to go fucking home, but driving out of my way to see him for those 10 minutes before I hit the crib, because I knew that I got to start cooking by this time, or I got to make sure that the girls got this, like me making time. It ain't gonna be like fucking a whole day every single time you see somebody.
Mhm.
I know that it can't be. But when I had openings, he got them.
As a guy, can I choose not to deal with that?
Not to deal with what?
That.
But yeah,
Okay.
especially with me, because I'm open and I tell you that.
Just,
But like I said, he was appreciative for it because he knew how stacked my schedule
Right.
was.
So
So I could have opted to not see him at all.
No, but I'm saying, as a guy, it's like, look, I appreciate that you are making these efforts to fit me into your busy, ever-changing life. I'm very appreciative of it, but I need more than what you can afford right now. So as a guy, can I choose not to deal with this because you cannot give me everything that I'm asking for?
Yeah, because that's why I blocked dude.
So you
Hey, can I
block-
be real?
What's up?
Sometimes the quality time with an individual is whack, and you avoid that shit.
That's also true.
You like,
I've spent time with women and it was like, this is the worst shit. in the
I
world.
am not making
to be
extra
doing.
time to try to see you because it's probably not that dope.
And in those
Right, like-
It's a waste of my quality.
and in
time.
those
It's a waste
ca-
of my quality time
and-
that I'm spending. With
and
you
in
out.
those cases, why not communicate that they are not the person that you want and then just part ways versus have them sitting here waiting on your time? Because now you're wasting their time because they're waiting on you to make time that you know you're not going to make. And I think that's what pisses me off about it, because it's like, I feel like if you are not making time for me, you do not feel that I am worthy of your time.
Some of y'all be asking for that.
And if you feel that I'm not worthy of your time, what the fuck is you trying to stick around for? Because when I try to leave, then it's, no, man, you don't know how much I'm feeling you. Yeah, bitch, I don't know, because you're not fucking showing me. What do you mean?
Those niggas want to fuck. They don't want no quality time. They want the time to be less quality, more fucking. That's all that is.
Some fucking time.
That's some fucking time. Mac.
I don't like I scroll that.
Hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it is.
Hey, Chad said it's messed up because one person is probably trying their hardest to make time and show effort, but it may not be enough to the other person. Sometimes it just doesn't work, sadly.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's when someone is trying.
Or both of you
Like,
are trying.
like if you're trying, because we've seen celebrities break up for that, where they've said like their schedules was just too much. They love each other, they got whatever, but their schedules was just, they couldn't whatever. You niggas is broke. Y'all don't got celebrity money, so I don't want to hear that shit.
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
Just because he ain't got no money don't mean he got time.
The quality time don't have to be cost nothing either, though.
But and that's what I'm saying. Like for me, just going over there for a couple of hours to lay there, like, nigga, I was watching The Simpsons. He was knocked out like a baby. But just knowing, like, well, I wanted you here. I just wanted you here with me. That said a lot.
That works sometimes too. It works against you sometimes, for real. But you always falling asleep every time we get together, kind of shit. I mean,
No. I went, like, we have this thing where it's hard for us. Like, we'll be up all night, but when we're together, we get the best sleep ever. So, me going over there, I was hoping that he would go to sleep, because I know he like I said, he had been up over 24 hours. So that's why I didn't try to get no sex from him or nothing. Like, I was just take your ass to sleep.
Happy to be there.
I just
She said
want
she
you
definitely
to
understand
know,
what I'm saying.
I hate y'all.
I used to catch extra Lyft rides for a nigga. That tab ran up. Yeah. So, and like yesterday, right?
I wish y'all would just be together.
Shut up. So yesterday, right? Like I said, he drives trucks. Now, gas is $5 a gallon, and I drive an F-150.
509. Right
Okay.
now.
I'm just leveling it out.
I know.
But it's $5 a gallon, and I am driving an F-150. I drove all the way to the fucking Love's gas station off of Ryan Road. Off of Ryan Road, where the little truck drivers and shit go.
It's cheaper there.
No, that's not why I drove. For him,
Oh.
because that was one of his right, and he wanted to see me. So we went and we sat there and we kicked it for a little bit until it was time for him to go on his next run, because he had to drive back out of town.
I don't love you that much. Want to be driving to pick you up.
Bro, why the fuck am I on Ryan Road?
My father lived on Ryan Road.
Nah, I wouldn't be out there looking for love.
But I get, my whole point is, when somebody really, really, really is into you and wants to see you, they will.
Can I let y'all in on a secret?
That's a fact.
So you can't blame Tammy.
No, not just that, but niggas who be
She
using
said not just that.
niggas
by
be
the way.
overusing their niggas as the excuse to go jump up and do shit. It usually ain't no nigga. Just saying, it's usually some.
Why are you out here snitching, man?
I'm just saying, like I don't know no niggas like that. Because they out here trying to say
Well,
we gay.
I knew, because I
Niggas-
saw whatever, but
Niggas ain't bouncing out to always holler at their niggas all the time. That is kind of gay. So
D said, yeah, that's super tough.
Dispel that gay shit.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? I feel like we endure it because we're
don't-
not supposed to know what we really doing.
Hey.
He spent all this time with my home, but yes, I'm with the guy.
Some niggas do. Some
Some
niggas
do.
some niggas do.
So
Some
that-
niggas cheat.
I ain't the nigga who hang out with my boys like that.
Some niggas
Like,
are cheating at that moment. and
right, yeah.
Don't
I
dispel
need
that.
you to think I'm with Tyrone and playing Xbox.
Right, that's what you need to think, that we in here
'Cause
having
I'm
this
really
Call of
with
Duty
Rebecca
tournament.
getting my dick sucked.
Big facts.
So it
But I
says,
need you to think that I'm playing Xbox.
can I get to
Okay.
this comments though? All right, thanks. Say, yeah, that's super tough. I have an active child in sports and do 2 jobs. I'm lucky my woman understands that we might not get that time often. Because, okay, I am currently an entrepreneur, so I am doing everything from home. I don't have a traditional 9 to 5. If I had a traditional 9 to 5, our schedules would be like, my schedule wouldn't be as flexible. But because he is typically off, like he doesn't usually drive on Sunday nights, I would always expect it's Sunday night. I know he don't gotta work. I know he go hit me up. And what would he do? Hit me up.
He was digging you.
Quality time isn't hard to ask for or give. Because it's so many ways for you to spend quality time. Like everything doesn't have to be this huge, extravagant ass date. Like that, it doesn't have to always be like that in order for you to spend time with somebody.
What my man said, when my pager goes off, I'll ignore it.
FaceTime smoke sessions be lit.
That sounds actually kind of
What
fun.
you little baby be doing?
Mind your business, Tony, and get out of
Oh,
mine.
that's so cute.
And this is coming from like I was in it. The
I can
person
see
who
that
I
being
was
fun.
the
Actually, I
person
can.
who I was doing all of this with, like with the lunch breaks and everything, and that was the thing. And I didn't work like the full day on like weekends and stuff, and I was off every Sunday because neither one of my jobs were open on a Sunday. So what would I do? Instead of, oh well, it's Sunday, I'm a chill, I'm a whatever, I would see him on those. I made sure that I saw him and did something with him on those Sundays. Anybody else would have made a fucking excuse. Because that's what motherfuckers do when they don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
And instead of just being honest and saying, I don't really want to fuck with you like that, they will make excuses. If you were not making time, you were making excuses. And I will die on that hill.
Mhm.
Let me see. Audrey says, some folks just don't communicate effectively and aren't really honest. If I'm not important or a priority, just say that. Boom. That is all it is. That is all it is. If you feel like, well, damn, you know what? I really just wanted to see what that Kummer Walker stuff was like. Bro, all you had to do was pitch that. Because we know I like to fuck. And maybe I felt like you were fuckable and I wasn't really trying to fuck with you either. If you say things and what your intent is, that gives me a chance to let you know if I'm fucking with it or not. Either I am or I'm not.
I'm gonna see if any of this shit works.
Matt says that part.
You gonna test it out?
I be just listening to the count. I just be like, I just want to test some of this shit out.
Nick says it take nothing to take a few minutes to say, hey, I'm free at X time. You want to get something to eat? Like, bro.
I've done that before. I was like, oh, hey, my 5 o'clock canceled. You want to go grab something to eat real quick?
You made time.
Yeah.
Because
I got kudos for that.
You could have done something else, but instead you said, you know what? I want to spend this open time that I now have with this person. If you cannot do that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When you have an opening and you
But you know
choose
how it
to
is when
do
you down here.
something
It's like
else
cancel.
instead of
Are you jumping up the
Man.
bounce? You jumping up the bounce? You be like, I'm just
I'm-
gonna chill right here. for a
Nope,
minute.
I'll be out. I told this I had a show canceled yesterday, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop by my mom. Hey man, we ain't recording today. Nah, I be wanting to get out of here.
He the
dog.
number one. Be like, hey, you, what you doing at 8 o'clock? Man?
Look, bro,
he be trying to get out
you
of
have
being
to
out here.
understand. For 7 years, I was the only one doing
Hey,
this.
Tone
shit.
is the reason I had no hoes.
The lies you tell yourself, because the hoes that come in as guests, you just easily be like, hey, if you ever want to do a podcast, then just go from there, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's what
Wanna
I'm
do it?
saying. There was time that you could have opted to do something completely different. And you said, you know what? I am going to take this opportunity and try to spend this time with you.
Mhm.
That is all I fucking ask.
I've done what Nikki said.
So
before
hold
for
on,
a
I'm
woman.
going through. So going back to what Tommy said about the quality time being whack, niggas
we
like,
take-
but then just say it's whack
Can
then.
we take the H out of whack just for I know that.
Whack.
I just want to
That's making
know.
real
I feel
hard.
what the guy in the red hoodie is saying. Sorry, I don't know your name. That is the new Mr. Bitches.
The guy in the red hoodie.
And new Mr. Bitches of the Socially Awkward Podcast. Pod God One.
I
Mr.
am not
Bitches.
the new Mr.
Nah,
Bitches.
that's dope. I want that name.
You stick here long enough, you'll probably get it.
Mr. Bitches.
And she said, I'm learning a lot from a Gemini's perspective. Thank you. You are very welcome because I'm a Sagittarius married to a Gemini. The irony I found is that Geminis need quality time, intimacy,
Facts.
and affection. Boom. Yet they make themselves the most busy people in the world. Now,
Facts. Shout out to the Sagittarius in the house. Look, we have to endure y'all shit all year round.
first of all,
You uncultured swine. You.
The
don't do
fuck?
anything. You don't do
Yeah, that
anything.
shit is weird. Jumping up to spend time. See,
Yeah,
spending
that
time
shit
with
is
any
weird.
niggas. That's
Jumping
weird.
up to
That's a
spend
weird
all
ass
the
shit.
time
I
with
don't
the
want to
guys.
be weird. I'm not gonna be weird.
Let's not be weird.
All right.
Stop being
I just
weird.
want to know if any of this shit works.
Yeah.
Apparently, it
Lala
does.
said, I worked 2 jobs, getting off at 2 a.m. and had to be at my other job at 6 a.m. But better believe I was stopping by Dude's house after my 2 a.m. job to see him before I went home. Or he would come home with me after my 2 a.m. job just to sleep.
All right, Lala.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I am telling
Come
you that
on
I am
over
too
to my
tired,
place.
Right.
I'm
My
too
place.
busy, I'm whatever, it just like, I don't want to spend time with you.
That's called ride or die right there.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Nick says, hey, I had a nigga who would come up to my job and chill with me just for the sake of him wanting to chill with me. Niggas will make a way if they want to.
Me and Teresa used to do that.
I used to do that.
I used to hang out when I used
Yeah,
to get
when-
off work. I'd be at the mall with her, and when she get off, she used to come to the store with me.
Yeah, like and especially like when you in those type of, because like I said, with him driving the trucks, I would have loved to just hop in and just shit. Let's go to Chicago or Indiana or wherever he was going. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, fuck these kids. I'm out.
You know, before I got signed to Death Row, where I used to find me, you just walk upstairs and find me at Vibes. I was make time.
I
make
just
my-
thought that you were working with
Y'all
them.
know my mama got to earn
No,
her
that was
keep.
game.
She the in-house sitter, and she re 17. Yes, Nick, that is the new Mr. Bitches.
Mr. Bitches.
Britt says, listen, I had a nigga wait for me until I came back from a concert in Chicago just to spend time.
He wanted to clap them.
Facebook user, I'm late as fuck. Didn't I tell y'all that y'all got to give StreamYard
It's
permission?
Jacob.
Y'all know who it
It's
is.
probably Jacob.
Low-
I ain't even got to go in the group. It's probably
Low-key,
Jacob.
when you like people, you be willing to do. some
Sagittarius
wild
feel
shit.
like the most unstable of the fire signs.
You know what? Fuck you.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we are very stable.
Sounds definitely unstable.
The lies you tell everybody.
Well,
Just walked
yeah.
in.
But we know it ain't me.
I only tell us.
Kramer Walker's off duty tonight because Pink Wig got some red problems.
That was for a minute.
They caught that.
I know.
Nasty. Sounds like a terrible
Wow.
episode of
Why
Power
why is her head weird? Is it like square? Or she got like one of them tall foreheads?
She probably got the poof.
I
in the back
saw a
of her
bitch
wig.
with a forehead tall as a beer can. I was like, how?
You gotta go, fam.
How?
That's a long ass.
Yes, that motherfucker was just, and her wig was up here.
That's a lot of heat.
She hiding something.
Oh, she took a pic. Oh, what you
Ooh,
can
Ooh,
send it.
send the
Please
pic.
send it.
Send the pic.
Please send it.
Send the pic.
I wish, oh yeah, you can send it.
Got more head than she got body.
What's up, Tiff? I'm not used to you being in the
All right,
comments, man.
Cancer.
What's good?
That's what I'm talking about. Speak up for us.
Shut up. He
Yeah.
said consistency is key. Life happens and people make time for who and what they want. If I haven't seen you and you mentioned needing gas, I'm pulling up to pay and or you pump. You mentioned being hungry, I'm dropping food off or paying for delivery. I appreciate all of the moments. The little shit really matters. It does.
Hey, who that?
Spit that shit.
It does. And that's why, like, as much as like we have our shit,
See how
he's the only person that really makes the fucking effort.
see how cancers do. Cancers make shit happen. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
For
No,
sure.
no.
We
You
the
shut
people.
them and stop
We the
lying.
people.
We the boys.
We the people. We go above. and
Yes,
beyond for
Aubrey,
the
red
people.
problems. But it's cool because I need red problems this week because my birthday's next week. So, I need all of this shit done. I mean, I'm only, 3 days anyway. So I'm good.
She wants to smoke now.
Yeah. Get this shit out the
Did we have
way.
that conversation?
And it's so
Probably
funny.
the time. Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
Somebody in the studio has.
I set him up because I asked him, I said, hey, are you allergic to honey?
You gotta chill, fam.
He was like, fuck no, I love honey. Why?
You hit him with a honey pack?
Isn't there other things on the docket? I feel like we've been talking about folks for like the last 30 minutes.
No, we haven't. We've been talking about people that don't fucking
Yeah, we've
make
been
an
talking
effort.
about him for 30 minutes.
Well, niggas need to step that shit up then.
This ain't
Hey,
happening.
are y'all down to experiment with a honey pack and come back with feedback?
Are you? I was like, why are you asking us this?
Oh, we definitely are.
I
So,
want to try. I want to try it.
I was talking about them.
so
Oh, that's Shannon. Shannon's in the group.
oh,
thank you, Britt.
well,
You
now
can love
being
us.
late, now
can
saying
love
I'm
us.
late as fuck makes sense.
You can love us. My ex-
Cancers are the most emotional of the water signs, but I love y'all. This is coming from a Pisces. That's Brit, by the way. Trust me, that is not my words.
I understand.
You'll never hear me say I
My
love a
ex-wife
Cancer.
is a Pisces.
But you love me. And you love your daughter.
First of all, let's talk about parental love and how you have to love your kids.
You still fuck them kids in the back of your head. Hey, I ain't gotta leave and take them niggas home, so I'm good here.
Oh snap!
I'm good.
No.
So
How'd they
You
get
got an
home?
Uber?
no, that mom,
Oh,
mom,
Hmm.
she was in the area.
it's a
She
beautiful
helped out.
woman.
Yeah. Yes.
So moving on now. Now on the way here, I was baselined, right?
Niggas got a nig.
And I have a suggestion for dealing with baseliners, but Juan don't really approve of my methods.
feel
I don't see
somebody
the
gonna
problem.
die.
Somebody
Now,
got
now
to die.
when people get road rage and they be like, "You son of a bitch, you cut me off." What does it mean to cut someone off?
Yeah. What is that definition?
I'm really asking.
I know.
What's the question?
what-
What does it mean when you cut someone off in traffic?
It means you jump in front of them without properly signaling.
Okay. Because I didn't know if it was when you're the one that jumps in front of somebody or when they're trying to jump in front of you and you speed up. I didn't know which one it was.
No, that's being a dick.
That's you trying to prevent them from cutting you off.
Yeah, that's being a dick.
Okay. Well,
But
my suggestion to baseline is being a dick. But here's the thing. Because they go like same speed, like, to try to jump over. And I feel like when there are parked cars there and they're doing it, I'm going to start speeding up and make them make a decision.
Oh, I
Either
do
they're
that.
going
I
to
do
slam
that
on the
all the
brakes and
time.
go through the windshield,
No,
or
that's-
they're going to
that's
slam into
common
the parked
practice.
cars.
That's what
the
you're
fuck?
supposed to do.
So, and the only reason why I don't
What's wrong
currently
with
do
you?
it is because it's like, damn, I don't know
Fuck
if
you.
kids in the car, and we know niggas
That's
don't be
what I'm
putting
saying.
kids.
They pull
We
up.
don't be putting
You
kids
drive
in
an
seatbelts.
F-150.
You can do whatever.
You
the fuck
are
want.
not going to lose to anything
Why
but
do
a
you think
semi-
I drive an
but-
F-150?
but a semi truck and a U-Haul.
Because niggas use me driving an F-150 as a way to flirt. I complain about this all the time. Damn, little mama, what you doing hopping out that big? Like,
Because you literally hopping.
You literally need your step stool.
You jumping
hey,
up.
guess who in here can kiss my ass?
I didn't call
Take a
you
pic in the
short.
comments.
Don't point at me. It was them two over there. I see where you was going with that. It was that side of the room. I didn't call you short.
You ate my pita chips.
That was a week ago.
I don't give a
That's-
fuck.
you know she don't
It was re-brought up. I didn't know why I cussed you out. Now I want to fight again.
The funny thing is, when I tuned in, that was the first thing. Like, hey, let me go on those. Somebody said was the first thing I saw.
They pita because they make them like them
Yeah.
motherfuckers is
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, you spazzed on him because you thought he took one with dip on it.
That's what that was.
Tom ate your pizza.
But yes, I
That's
feel
so
like
long
at this
ago.
point,
You got
And
violated.
you ate her cookie crisp. So
And
you
he-
still up one.
She's
I
in-
am going
in here
to
drunk
make
getting
them
violated.
start slamming on the brakes and going through the windshield or just smacking into parked cars. That's where I'm at with it.
I would actually rejoice if I was successful in making it happen.
You know,
Me too. And
you
why
know-
I feel like I'm a fucking psycho for
You
it.
know
I
what?
feel like they won't do it again.
you know what? You know how they ask you that question if you had superpowers, what would they be? I've always wanted to be the superpower where I could just make a nigga car stop working. So the minute you cut me off, no, just make that shit stop. Because there's always an ignorant nigga who is in a rush to get to a red light.
A couple times I've tried
That's
it.
exactly what happened. That is literally exactly. He did sped and jumped in front of me, and then we were at the red light right there on fucking 35th, Fond du Lac
Right.
and Burlock.
They do it all the time. They speed up, stop at the red
Some of
light.
these niggas are very, very, very. They play chicken for real with that damn baseline shit. So I do let them go when they go.
I mean, on the
when they-
south side, some of the streets got those bars
Those little bump
around the corners. So if you don't do it soon, you're not gonna be able to do it,
But they'll
and
slide.
you can't jump into traffic.
They
either.
slide in front of you to make you fuck up, as opposed to them fucking up. So it's
But their
still
cars
risky.
are already fucked up.
I don't want my shit fucked up.
I know
That shit-
you don't. That's why we end up having to stop. But
Hey, I didn't got ran into the back of me like 3 times, and ain't nobody.
I
My
wonder-
shit ain't fucked up because
Oh man, you didn't call 411 pain?
nah.
So,
I got my little.
oh,
my
Nick
little
actually
toe shit in
sent
the back.
me the picture.
ooh, I want to see.
She's gonna
He
say-
said it was somebody young, so I would say put it on the
Oh,
screen, but
she
we
got
can't.
Her, she got her face blocked.
Oh yeah, the top of her head, tall as a motherfucker. That motherfucker go all the way up here.
Yeah, she got a tall cranium.
A
Goddamn.
tall cranium.
World Trade Center head ass bitch.
She looked like a tall can of Coors Light.
Yeah.
Bro
Yeah.
said you look like a beanbag chair.
I swear to God, that was that's what I was laughing at.
Yeah, bitch, I'm fat and cuddly. And hoes love that. Man, stop hating.
See,
You
you
mad
been talking
'cause
like
you-
Mr. Bitches now.
You mad? You mad because you not Mr. Bitches no more? Dog?
see how smooth he was with that? Was like,
Is
Stop
that, what,
hating.
is that what you mad about?
hey, that nigga got the pimp draw out of nowhere, didn't he? Stop hating. That sensual ass. Stop hating. Like, nigga.
Big Mac is hand the new Mr. Bitches.
Hey, did you watch the verses? Did you watch
Yeah,
it?
we did. Yeah, I watched it.
Love that shit.
I
Yeah,
really,
you know,
because
when
I
it's
sent
bad,
you a
it ain't
video,
so
but I
close
don't,
to
because this
diabetes.
is
You
this is
right.
what I want the result to be when they do it.
Hey, what did he say?
When I cut, like, stop them from jumping in front of me, this is what I want the result to be.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Let me see.
Skirt. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
I sent that to y'all in the group
You probably did.
because I said that can go on be part of y'all toxic tour.
Okay, that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah, that the car video.
What's the toxic tour about?
Oh, the Toxic Summer Tour.
Yes.
You say, yeah, I'm hating. I want to be fat and dangerously close to diabetes. You right.
6 stops. 7 cities.
Yeah, that's
the tour tour.
All toxic.
I see a lot of people like
Hey,
I'll
tell
hop
him you
on.
can fix diabetes. He can't fix syphilis.
Ooh, oh.
Shit.
Damn.
Ah,
Ouch.
Yeah, that's what he say when he pee.
you can't fix syphilis. It's the funniest shit ever.
That was for that last zoo dirt, bitch.
That's fucking hilarious. Dog.
She writes her own material.
She don't write. She like Jay, bro.
She's out the dome.
Hey, you know it's bad when your mama laugh when you get stung in the comments.
Oh, that's your mama?
Uh-uh.
That's his mom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he stung me last time and said, I think he said my boots smell like zoo dirt and something.
Zoo dirt.
Zoo dirt is hilarious. Whenever you say zoo dirt, I start cracking up.
Oh, that's gotta be part of the dirty tennis ball then.
Yeah.
Zoo dirt.
So
Ew.
this week's episode is called Ashes to Ashes. What the fuck? And the reason for that is because I actually have 2 different stories dealing with cremated remains. And let me see here. It's terrible because why would you do this? I gotta open up the story, y'all. Give me a quick second.
I just wish I knew who these people were on here because I'd
No.
be very.
You don't watch.
I don't, but it's like literally flashbacks to when I did. And
Okay.
I don't know who the people are.
So Tone is gonna play the first video, and this is yep, the bridge. Yep.
The bridge.
So this is the first one.
The bridge.
Now, this is a TikTok of a woman on a bridge dumping ashes out of what looks to be an urn. And it says, he cheated, so I threw his mom's ashes in the river. Contrary to popular belief, this is not the woman in the news story that everybody is sharing, saying, oh, well, she got charged for it, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if she's been charged or not, but I do know that she is not the woman in the story that everybody is sharing. Want to know why? Because Mimi is a very, very, very specific person when it comes to details. I actually read things. So in reading the story, the urn that was described in that article was a green urn with a butterfly pattern. The urn in this video is white and blue with flowers on it. So this is not the same story, which is just as fucked up because that means multiple motherfuckers are just out here dumping ashes. Now, I don't think this person would. I think they just doing it for like a video thing. Like it's not even.
You don't think it's even what it said it was?
Right. I think they're just doing it for like a shock value kind of thing.
Flower.
But somebody did actually do it. Now, in that story, I think they said the incident actually happened in 2020.
Makes sense.
But she was recently charged in like May of this year.
That's when that sharing.
But in that story, he got the evidence. It wasn't from a video. I guess he heard her having a conversation with her daughter. And there were text messages that he had to say for that.
Yeah, I dumped that bitch.
Yeah.
How-
Like, what is the like
How mad do you gotta be to just like
to dump a nigga mama ashes out?
right?
Maybe
First
her
of
mama
all-
didn't get along to begin with when she was alive.
And and I thought about that, but my thing is like, bro, I don't want to put my hand on nobody urn in the first place.
Nah, my uncle.
I am not Paul Bear.
I feel like if I was to grab your urn, I would have to like talk in Paul Bear voice as I do whatever dastardly.
Wait, what's wrong with me or the bitch that's throwing stuff off? Throwing niggas, barbecue remains.
You know, would have been appropriate if it is her to actually get an urn and put some like flour in that bitch and do that shit and act like she did it and scare the shit out
Hey,
of her.
women do everything believe, huh? Pretty much.
Sounds about right. Lala.
I can't see me getting I can't see me getting so mad.
Shit,
That's a bar.
like,
Me
hey,
getting so
just
mad.
Go some fucking way.
Like that's a bar.
It's like, nah, let's fuck shit up. Let's knock all this shit
Do
over.
everything.
But I just
Everything.
can't see becoming so enraged that I'm just like, you barbecued bitch. Like,
I feel like you would.
I never liked you
who thinks
anyway.
of shit like that? Barbecue bitch?
no, because me
Off the top of the head?
dude, mama hates me because of everything that happened, and I still wouldn't do that.
Well, you might.
I wouldn't.
Has she told you she
I
hates you?
wouldn't.
Does she done something that like hateful towards you? You just know that she doesn't like you.
No, that is actually why me and him have not just like officially just
Baited. Oh, they keep calling me. Come back.
done what we need,
Oh,
like what
oh.
everybody feels we should do.
I don't
'Cause
know.
As a grown ass
If-
man, instead of him just saying,
if-
"Hey, me and her, we put all that behind us and we want to work stuff out," he's
If-
still worried about his
If your
parents.
father hates me, and then he passes,
I'm afraid of Kayla.
And then if we get into a situation and you say you break my video game or you wreck my shoes, I'm definitely gonna LeBron James your father's remains.
So that would be your threshold.
Yeah, I'm definitely finna just your daddy's fucking ashes like it's game 7 of the NBA finals. In this motherfucking
Now, what
time.
happens if you do this shit and all of a sudden there's a kickback in the wind? Now you got his daddy in your mouth. So now her dad is, and that might have just been the part of the dick that was charcoal.
I would hope that you would do this in a controlled environment where there is no wind, so there is no kickback.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't see
Or
justification.
what if you pour the
that.
ashes out into like a pile and then,
But
and
honestly,
then you piss on it?
because I want to be cremated. I don't want to be buried because I don't want to deal with a lot of motherfuckers coming to my funeral for some bullshit anyway.
And you never look like you're supposed to look when you are in a casket. It's like a casing of who you are, and somebody making them think they look.
What if you
like
mix a nigga
I
in some water
think
and
I've
then
only
flush
been
it?
to 2 funerals
Some
where I was like,
a
damn.
muddy clay mess of making pasta with them.
Yeah, like I think
make
I've
some
only been
dough.
to 2 funerals in my entire life where I'm like, wow, like they really just look sleep. Everything else, it was like the fucking wax museum figures in Vegas look way more realistic than
Yeah.
the people in the actual caskets. But yeah, that's some real psycho shit. For you to just be like,
turn a nigga mama into a mudslide
Right.
and then flush her down the toilet.
With piss or just water. She said piss shit.
You just pour some water in the urn and stir that shit like Kool-Aid. Then flush her.
Wonder if anybody's ever done that.
Kayla
that
says,
turned
I
into
have
like a
gone through
sculpture.
some things with men, but my evil has never involved anyone's ashes. Right. Now, I've tried to turn niggas into their own ashes. I went to set a nigga on fire.
Molotov cocktail.
I wonder if you could take the ashes and turn them into like clay.
I always
and
feel
then-
like
and then-
it's not just that motherfucker anyway. So it was just like, bro, I don't want somebody else's toe in my urn. Like, this is supposed to be my urn. Why is somebody else in here with me? Because they don't fully clean that shit. It's pieces of other motherfuckers that be left in there, fam.
What?
I feel like an urn is just the ashes version of Frankenstein. Because there's always chips and pieces of somebody else that's getting scooped up into that motherfucker. You don't get your own individual personalized fucking incinerator. They cook everybody in the same fucking oven.
So you think the residual of several other people's ashes are mixed up in there somewhere?
Yes, every single time. So I
I
feel
guess
like
I never thought about that. That's like chicken grease. Like every time you put some chicken in there, there's some leftover chicken grease.
What is wrong with you?
Chicken?
no, but for
Who
real.
thinks of shit like this?
I never
But
thought
think
about
about
that.
it. When
No, that's the
I
problem.
don't-
at a crematorium, like there is not And it like you don't be like, all right, here I'm paying $1,000. This is your personalized,
You think they just
you only-
making bodies together? Like,
not necessarily together, like at more than one time. They might, depending if like
There's definitely not an occupation of a cleaner of the incinerator.
hey, yo, Tommy, how many bodies you got left? 3. I'll cook them shits together.
Right. You clean the oven out? Nah.
like, bro, we got a 3:00. Let's hurry this shit up. But no, but multiple motherfuckers is going in these incinerators and shit. So there is no way that you finna tell me that every time y'all go and scoop a motherfucker out, that it ain't somebody from the previous session that was in there.
What if you added water to it and they turn right back into the
Right,
body?
and guess what they gonna have? They
It-
gonna have somebody else dick on their neck because they got a piece of somebody else.
Like a leftover ankle.
Like they foot missing. Why are they foot missing? Oh, they had an extra foot in the other one that went out before.
It's like when you break a glass, like my nigga, he out here. Like that shit don't fully go together again. You get somebody cremated, you are definitely getting pieces of somebody else.
I never even thought about that.
I've always thought about
now
it.
I don't want to be cremated. Now I don't want to be mixed up with somebody else.
Yes, Lala. And I was gonna set them on fire at a gas station. That's how real shit was. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago when niggas tore that gas station up over there on Sherman and Burleigh. Oh, that motherfucker wasn't even gonna be there for them to tear up because I was taking everybody out.
They don't properly clean those out. Yeah, I
Now,
can.
yeah, they don't like cause how do you get all the ashes out?
Somebody's got a vacuum cleaner full of extra ashes, so somebody's stuff is inside that vacuum cleaner somewhere because after they clean it out. This is kind of spooky to think about, dude. I don't like this. I don't like this conversation.
Sorry, man. I
Fuck
just
you, Mimi.
my
Fuck
bad,
you.
my
Fuck
bad,
you.
my bad.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like it's changing my whole perspective on what I want to do with my body after I'm dead.
Yeah. So
Because they ain't gonna get no fuck.
Right, you know.
They gonna put your ass in there on 550 right next to Tony the Italian.
Just think, if we all in here say that we want our bodies cremated after we die, and something tragic happens at Sherman Phoenix, and we all go to the same spot, ain't no telling who getting what remains. They getting just TDR remains.
Especially
It's been
depending
grouped.
on how we die.
Right. Yeah, TDR remains. That's all it is. They don't know who's whose. That's pretty sad. Thanks, Mimi.
hey, man, some things you need somebody to kind of point you in the right direction on.
That ain't cool.
I don't think this was it.
No, this wasn't the time. This wasn't
Where
the
the
time.
fuck is this?
Might I add that, I had a conversation with Mimi, and I want to thank her for the honor of being down here with the debauchery and the shenanigans that happened down here, because I don't think I would be doing anything else on a Sunday evening. Other than,
I could think of a couple of things I'd probably rather be doing.
well, last Sunday I was doing, well, that wasn't Sunday. Was that Monday? What day was that? Was that Sunday?
Okay, so now the next
Was that
story,
before? Was
because
that Saturday?
I'm doing certain stuff. Like some stuff will be late. You may or may not have heard about it, but I was too drunk Sunday last week, so I couldn't get to it.
No.
But now the next story, like I said, because I had a couple of them. This is from Facebook user Iman Lee. This post was actually done back on May 28th, but she said, I contemplated on even posting this, but I decided that I had to. This is to warn other business owners and service providers about how crazy clients really can be. As y'all may know, this is my first year designing, which means this was my first prom season. I had a client booked in March of this year, but she never paid her deposit, so her order got canceled. In April, she emailed me for an update on her gown, which was never started because her deposit was never paid. By this time, her prom was in about 30 days, which meant that it'd be considered a rush order and she'd be charged a rush fee. She agreed and paid her deposit, and everything went from there. She was my last client of the season, and I was running behind on my last 2 gowns. I underestimated the amount of time it would take me to complete so many orders, which was my fault. With that being said, I was not able to conduct her fitting until the day before prom on May 25th. The base of the gown did not fit, so I had to remake the whole thing from scratch while running off 3 hours of sleep. I considered just refunding her money and apologizing for the inconvenience, but I couldn't bring myself to do that to her a day before prom. I created this gown and had it completed by 1 a.m. on May 26th. I felt that my client and her mother were being somewhat rude, but it was understandable. I would have been equally as upset. So, being as though I inconvenienced my client, I decided to deliver her gown to her so that she wouldn't have to go out of her way to get to me. When she tried the gown on, she was acting as if she was dissatisfied with it. She kept pulling up her inspiration picture, comparing the two after I already thoroughly explained that I do not create exact replicas.
Whoop her ass.
She noticed a couple of stitches at the knee seam had popped and wanted me to fix them. That was no problem. At this time, I had recreated this gown 3 times already, and the fix was simple. I was waiting in their house for about 10 minutes for the mom to send the remaining balance via Cash App, but her phone was frozen and she didn't have any other form of payment. This is why when y'all order from Cummer's Candy Closet, I tell y'all you have to Cash App me before I make your delivery. People be, oh, well, I'll send it when you get here. No. You pay Amazon first, you go pay me first.
Facts.
For sure.
The client even made a smart comment saying, we'll get you your money. The dress ain't even done yet. The dress was done. I just needed to hand tack a few spots. By this time, it was going on 2:00 and my client's lineup was at 5:30. I decided instead of waiting on them to figure out the payment situation, I would take the gown down the street to my sister's store where I was able to fix it, bring it back. I was hoping that by the time I got back, they had the payment figured out. I even made a PayPal account for the client's mom to send the money to because she said it would be more convenient for her, but she still didn't send it. I ended up getting back to their house around 3:20 and my client was no longer home. Only her mother was there. I got a burp.
Burp.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
God.
All right.
damn.
Her mom looked at me teary-eyed and told me how much she appreciated me, how beautiful the dress was, how gorgeous her daughter was going to look, and then went on to say how she normally doesn't conduct business like that, but she doesn't have the money ready. She claimed Cash App wasn't working, she couldn't get cash off her credit card, and PayPal wasn't letting her put her card numbers in. So then she offered to give me something valuable of hers to hold until people send her the money on Cash App so she could just send me what was on her Cash App balance.
What was valuable to hold?
Y'all, she gave me her mom's ashes. I was shocked and completely dumbfounded.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Are you putting them on to take them off?
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Something valuable to
What
hold.
the fuck,
Wait,
man?
wait
Yes.
a goddamn minute. So, wait. Well, we got a button for this.
Kind of said the
Can we-
dress.
Can we get this?
Nick
bit?
said, "Ooh, I remember this story. Yeah, I couldn't get to it last week because I was too fucked up." Britt said, "I know you fucking lying."
This bitch.
I was shocked and completely dumbfounded, but she proceeded to talk about how she had a lot going on in the whole nine. I started to feel really bad because my mom also passed away, and I could completely relate to how she was feeling. Stuff like that is not easy to go through. I also figured that she wasn't going to play me if she gave me something so sentimental like that. Therefore, I took it because at that point, I wasn't leaving without some type of collateral.
That's collateral, all right.
Also, I didn't want to sabotage my client's prime day, being as though it was 2 hours before a lineup. At the time, I felt that I was accommodating them to make up for my poor time management, but now it has been days and the mom still hasn't paid her remaining balance and is completely ignoring me. I even went as far as creating a new invoice account to send another invoice,
For the
which is
last-
how they paid for their fabrics the first time. Since any other form of payment was so inconvenient for them. They still didn't pay the invoice, and I'm still stuck with these ashes. My sister even called the mom, and they told her that they would be ready with my money at 7 p.m. when her daughter gets off work. We called plenty of times after that around 8:30 just to get no response. This is insane. She even posted the dress, and you would think after I was being so nice and considerate, she would at least tag me, but she couldn't even do that. This is not only rude, but it's blatant disrespect and is a lesson learned. Someone needs to come get these ashes. And she posted pictures of like the dress and the ashes, and then going on. No, so yes, Audrey, her mom's ashes. She used her mom's ashes for collateral
Moms.
to pay for the prom dress. Why is it not letting me go
On
up?
my dead mama, I'm
There
gonna
we
pay
go.
you.
You gotta get the mouse
Whole
like
new meaning.
precisely.
Whole new meaning.
Literally.
She said that is some sick shit. Britt said this shit is beyond me. Now Chaz says that probably wasn't her mama's ashes, it was Leroy. No, they filed a police report on the ashes, basically trying to say that she stole them.
What? Wait, hold.
So you
If
said
this
this is
ain't the
just fucked
motherfucking
up. Ashes,
Scammer
lady,
of
play
the
this woman.
year.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Scammer
definitely.
of the year.
So
Yeah, so as of now, this and of course the first name that I see, Nick Walker and 3.1K others reacted. It has 3.6 thousand comments. But yes, this is the it says. So that's the girl, the prom girls. That's her grandma. In this urn.
So grandma didn't die for this shit. Okay.
Right. She ain't had shit to do with this prom dress.
Grandma ain't got shit to do with it. She just wanted to see her baby go to prom.
She ain't had nothing to do with your credit.
Yeah, so she posted like screenshots of like the text and everything, the dresses, and so this
Does it
was
say where this is?
so this was the dress that she made.
It's a lovely dress.
That
It
dress is
is. That's
dope.
really
It's a
really
lovely
dope.
dress.
And this is what
No, it wasn't Milwaukee.
she made it from.
Oh, so
But
she
she-
almost made a replica. She almost damn near made a replica.
Right, but she was like, I don't do exact.
She did a replica just to make.
Yeah,
him
because she can
happy.
get sued if she do exact anyway.
know?
Right?
No, not really. It's just like it's
I mean,
integrity.
Rich got away with it.
It's integrity. It's just like you don't want to.
The sad part was that was in my head too with him.
I don't think that was in Milwaukee. Where's this chick
I don't
from?
think that's Milwaukee.
She
either.
was somewhere completely.
That dress is fire though. So
It was.
It's tight.
Yeah.
But
I
if
don't,
you are looking for a prom dress or anything like that, that's nice. Go ahead and check out the chemistry lab. Them sisters over there be getting it in.
I just realized that Cree is over there too.
Yeah, that's where she's a full-time entrepreneur there now.
Yes, I see. I congratulated her. I didn't know that's where she was.
Yeah.
They making
All
shit
they
together.
do is make,
Oh, so she made a
clothes
follow. She was like, "I'm so
and
glad my mom's is buried, so no one can play with her like that." I would be mad as fuck.
This man roll up with the casket. Like, all right, here come my mama. I'll be back with the rest of the payment.
Dog said here, my mama said she will hold you down. So like Big Mama just at the dinner table, just
Hey,
ask-
just for the record, a dead motherfucker is worth shit. It's not worth anything. It's not worth the value of any money. So it's definitely
he said, "Don't bring
invaluable.
that gorilla in Texas up." He's still wearing lace fronts. I don't know.
That is wild, though. Like,
That is
He's
wild.
definitely still wearing lace fronts.
And tight jeans that stop at his
by
ankle.
dink is what I do.
He definitely got a butt front.
Yeah.
Dog is really out here like this.
Yeah, I just recently somebody just sent me a picture because it don't seem like it been 5 years since I kicked them jokes off. They just showed up in my memories last month.
5 years, damn.
He said, "Dog got diabetes too." You ain't see Dog a gym buff now.
Cash ashes.
Tiff said, "Forms of payment accepted: cash, Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, and Cash Ashes." Nigga,
Damn, like niggas just handing over loved ones. Like
that shit
we
is
can't sell kids,
wild.
but we can sell ashes. That's Big Mama didn't die for this, fam.
That shit is wild.
You give
though,
your
like-
grandma away for the $40 if you don't got it?
if it had a value,
I'm just saying, you try to get your $40 holler and you
You
show
just
show what your grandma's.
Bro, you know what's weird? He blocked me just to unblock me. I don't know why people. Do that. Oh my god! Shout out to Kayla. You got to give her
Shout-
clues
she
bomb
gave-
on this
shout-
love.
she
He
killed
said
it.
cryptocurrency has a new meaning.
Yeah, you take that one, Kayla.
Don DeMarco.
I damn near want to change the title
Oh,
of the
that's
show
your new
today.
name. That's what we introducing you next week.
No.
You
I
sure?
watch- I
Juan
watch
DeMarco.
I watch battle rap. And after the air horn, they say Don DeMarco.
Juan look like he go hit that. That spin move that they used to do and shit.
No.
When they do the little spin and come down like this.
Aquarius.
My name is Juan.
I like long walks on the beach.
I had
And I'm an Aquarius.
Oh man.
Smoking out the window.
Bro said if you do the spin, you gonna cause too much wind. Niggas really paying with arms, legs, and asses. That's wild.
That's terrible, fam.
Oh, but they gonna have some shit. Can you imagine like when the new bitches start getting cremated with all these fake body parts?
Do you bury the boobs too?
become gelatinous.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you cream, when they go through the process, the boobs, of course, don't go down. Do you just? Well, here's her ashes and here's her silicone.
Well, maybe they opt for like a more eco-friendly. Like when like you have an option when you go into Dr. Miami and shit. Like you can get some biodegradable titties for when you die.
Do you just poke them when they dead? Then and just
No, like some. She said, "Oh, that would be in the recycling bin."
Biodegradable titties. That was a term used tonight that I won't forget. Thank you.
Yeah.
You can go in and get some
Biodegradable.
eco-friendly
Vegan titties.
That'd be so.
Plant-based titties. Get some plant-based.
Plant-based cities is hilarious.
Oh, that's stuff. Wow.
You, bro, like you know how like, oh, you used to work at Best Buy.
Of course I did.
You know how you had like the open box section where you get a discount?
You recycling the titties, you get open
That's
box
what I'm
price?
wondering.
With the silicone?
Like,
can
did they
see
just like they just
You
you
gonna
know
get
wrench them
somebody-
off?
You
Just
gonna
rinse
get
them off.
somebody
And then,
else
but
her
we got
titties?
some slightly used titties for a
You can't
discounted
afford
price.
the 15,000, but
refurbished titties.
it's a refurb titty. No, nigga. Refurb titty. You know what? These new bitches gonna have to get cremated anyway, because with all this fake ass, you are not fitting in no casket.
They have there's no standard casket anymore. You have to have
Butt out.
BBW.
They had the assed out casket.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how is these bitches gonna go down now?
Sideways. Laying in the casket sideways.
Well, I've already said
Crunch up
because
their legs.
people-
They be laying
Laying like
at the viewing.
but that's my
Like they
thing.
watching TV.
They need the deep
Deep
dish
dish
casket,
casket.
bro.
no, that's a lot of stuffing in the back end of that casket, dude.
A deep dish casket.
Oh, well, maybe they gotta cut out one of them holes, like how when pregnant bitches go,
So the ass just hanging
Get
out
them
the bottom
aside.
of the casket.
You know what they could do?
or like a
Get one
little
of those-
compartment.
You remember? You know how those craft beds that can contort and shit. They can just let the legs up and ass drop down.
Yeah,
You
because
can
when
get
I
some
was
shape.
pregnant, used to get massages. They had a cutout for my belly and shit.
Have a cutout for the ass.
Was that a cheek?
Something.
Just cheeking. Gonna do something.
This sounds like some porn shit. Like so,
Put 'em in a piano box.
milking table.
For the ass stuff.
No, because I've said
Man,
that, and I'm
come
like, I am not a bitch for surgery. Like,
Them asses can't be
Whatever-
biodegradable.
whatever happens, like I am always in that weird ass percentage of people that has an allergic reaction or something goes wrong with the procedure. So I feel like me trying to get cosmetic surgery, like I feel like I would be one of the bitches to die on the table. And I don't want to be like you get one ass cheek done and then I cold and now I'm like tilted in my casket and shit.
So, did they finish?
Because I only got one. So now I only got one new ass cheek.
This is kind of like where your insurance don't clear.
I don't know if y'all saw that post, but I laughed so hard when it was like, what if your insurance card declined and then they just start choking you? I don't know why I found that so fucking
I
hilarious.
wonder why you said that, dog.
You morbid.
Because I just put my phone down when I see it.
Ari says, what won't burn won't fit in the urn. The slogan for funeral homes for cremating services.
That's hilarious.
Bro says when they cremate
Dog,
the
that
big parts, I
cremation got
wonder
us.
if the flame would be a different color.
I bet you that cremation gonna stink.
You know, there was
Right.
actually a video, like not a video, a picture. And somebody was like, damn, like they burning the fuck out of bodies in there. Like the whole motherfucking building was smoking out the back. And it was like a funeral home service.
Yeah, I think they got to burn like 5
But
bodies at a time.
that's why I was talking about like using like organic materials for like titties and ass and shit. So like when they, you know,
It's got to be like a fire, like a tire fire, because you can't put a tire fire out.
Magnesium burns what? You talking about these milk and magnesium asses?
that's terrible.
Where the hell to get this?
That's wild though. Cause I really want to know if they be recycling shit now.
I wouldn't put it past it. Like, first of all, how do you when that person dies and they're at the table and it's like, well, you know, I'm sorry, but Bunny passed away at 12:01. Do they go to do the autopsy? Do they cut the titties out and just mail them back to? Is there an address on the inside of the titty? Return to senders.
Y'all remember Pain and Gain when they killed them Russian people or whatever? Her implants had a serial number.
That's
on
what I
it.
was talking
That's
about.
how they identified her.
That's what I'm saying. Do
Her
they
implants actually had like a serial number so that they were able to know who the fuck she was.
skinning and send it back?
That's why there's
You
no
know,
such
you go,
thing
if
as
you
a
go,
covered
if
crime.
once you go to the hospital and they determine you did, they take all your clothes and whatnot and send it back to your loved ones. I'm sure that's part of it.
Dog, if someone send me
Yeah,
a pair
yeah.
of boobs in the mail,
You get like they Nike pants and some titties and a
You
belt.
said St. Mary's will cut everything out of you when you go.
damn, St. Mary out here harvesting.
Right.
Measuring ashes.
Like,
Tiff said measuring ashes, like put a little more Leroy and Larry. But I told y'all, I'm telling you, like that don't be just your loved ones in the money.
Yeah, I'm saying they. If I'm not mistaken, I think I was told they cremate anywhere between 3 to 5 bodies at a time.
And it's crazy because it's like you get this urn, you know, and you place it in your special little area and shit, and you know you feel a presence, and you
I
like,
want
you
somebody
know,
to do that
moms
at a
is still
funeral.
with me, but it's not moms.
It's not moms.
They gotta have a compartment. Like my
I want-
air fryer got a compartment. I got 2 compartments. I can put some shit over here and put some shit over here. They gotta have separate
Nah,
compartments.
fam.
Nah,
They
'cause
It's a big ass.
They
You
put
ever
you
had
on a
brick
big ass
pizza
pizza
oven?
pan.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't.
You ever had
no.
brick oven pizza? That's
put you-
literally all the bodies are. Just
Yeah,
slide
they
them in
put you
there.
on a big ass pizza pan,
No.
and then you
Put the
know,
timer on
I
50.
go
You
dusty
come
and
back.
shit.
Nope, I refuse to believe that that's what they do. Nope, they got some more humane ways to determine who they front
and
burn
then
up.
they come in with that little scoop that they used to use for the peanuts and shit. At
Just put it- they
Buddy
put it-
Squirrel.
They put it. They put it in the box, and then, then they find what urn you bought, and then they put a funnel
It's like
on
the-
top of it,
It's like the fry scoop at McDonald's. Put that shit in.
put some salt on it.
Fry scoop is hilarious.
Bro, I have never
You
eaten
just
fries.
shaking the motherfucker down in there, and she like,
It's, yeah.
Put a little bit more Larry in there.
give me like order up. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, they usually do. They dump it in the bag and in the box, and they bought an urn, and they dump the bag into the urn you
Oh,
bought.
you know the scoop I'm talking about. So
Yep.
when you go like pick and save and shit, you know, back when you can weigh your own candy and all that shit.
That
Oh,
big heavy
shit.
metal one. Yeah,
Ah.
every urn should be about 3.5 scoops, Bill.
See, Sarita be coming through with the logic.
Trudy says it depends on the funeral home. See, you
Cause you were right there. If you wasn't watching, I guarantee you, your mom's Jimbo, Craig from down the street, and a random gay crackhead.
yeah, I feel like they have to be monitored.
would
No,
have
I
all
do.
got
I feel like that
cremated
shit has
together.
to be monitored because if you're not watching, you're not monitoring, niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah, this guy, only because you were there. I'm telling you.
They're like, bro, we can't have, you know, them coming in here seeing all these code violations.
Well, you know, if they're throwing bodies on top of bodies in
the morgue.
and you're right. You know, there's some shady shit with ashes. They don't know no different.
They
Wasn't
just
they-
burning bodies, fam. They
Wasn't
not
they
keeping
digging
tabs.
graves like that a while ago.
Yeah.
They were stacking bodies.
Mass
Stacking
graves.
Yeah,
Yeah, the spot on Green Bay. They was doing this shit.
Y'all niggas
it'd
is
be
sick
five. It'd
people.
be like 5 bodies in one grave.
All right.
And I feel like it's fucked up
Zombie
because
apocalypse was rough.
like you charging niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you basically turning the grave into a ride share.
Uber Lyft.
Uber XL.
But they charging people for they're not saying, oh, and by the way, you know, they gonna have some company.
I couldn't. That's the gayest.
For the
move
low price of $4,000, we can go ahead and put your loved one in the body with another loved one.
Bro say it's an Uber afterlife.
The same, fam.
Uber Afterlife is hilarious.
I hate dude. I hate him so much. Like just so much. But yeah, like, I don't know. I've told my mom several times I'm gonna officially go get it done. And then if
Get her
she don't do
cremated. What?
no, not her.
Oh.
Me, I want to be. I don't want to be buried. I don't want to be.
Yeah, just cremate me too.
I told my
family already
mom.
knows
I said, I don't give a fuck what your wishes are. You going in a necklace. You and whoever else they send with you.
that. In a necklace. That's a lot of ash in a necklace, fam.
No, it's not. A lot. You never noticed Ken teddy bear necklace?
I'm not looking at Ken's chest like that to notice a necklace.
No. Yep. That's where Brooklyn's. He has her ashes in it. It's a little teddy bear train. I've been waiting on my grandma's ashes for a year.
Where they at?
My dad claimed he had us little necklaces or whatever. I never got them.
Bro,
No, little mini urns. He said little mini urns.
They probably in the closet.
They're not being held up at somebody as
Yeah,
some
and she died last March, and I still haven't.
They in.
Right, maybe it's being used as collateral. for
Collateral,
somebody
that's
Yeah,
else.
they
It's
probably
like
didn't. He
somewhere.
probably didn't use it to pay off the car note or something.
right.
Yeah.
Loan shark got it. Dope man got it.
Yeah,
Some
'cause apparently you could borrow ashes. Maybe that's what Bobby Caldwell was doing.
borrowing against the ashes.
Can you, bro?
He was bartering ashes for his crack.
Will you let that man go?
I mean, think about
Bobby
it. If you-
Caldwell.
I bet you wondering where I've been.
Well,
I wonder where you got this iron from, bro.
What you won't do for love,
All right. So one of
Apparently,
so everybody is,
kung fu fighting.
upset about the whole short shorts things on men, and I don't understand it.
They've been around. Ask John Stockton.
And thank you. Why is everybody so upset about this? Like, niggas have not been wearing, like, honestly, a lot of the people that are complaining, your daddy probably bagged your mom in some little ass shorts.
Or definitely a sequence outfit.
Cause I keep seeing niggas making these little comments like, man, if my OG was here, like, man,
So
here.
it's niggas that's Tone age hate.
It's mostly them.
Yeah, it's mostly old niggas.
It's mostly them.
I mean, they don't even have to just be tone that. Cause like my dad, I'm going towards 40. I'll be 38 next week. And you know who had on some little ass shorts with a Jerry curl posed on his Camaro? Chuck.
Uncle Chuck. Oh, Chuck for sure had his quadriceps out.
Hey,
People tend to forget that short, like above the knee length short, was standard shorts.
there was a time where we
Back
wore
in the day.
we wore bike shorts.
Right.
There was not biking shorts. They were BIKE. They were like coaching shorts, and they were like
No,
polyester.
there was Bobby Brown is definitely in the video dancing his ass off in a pair of biker
The
shorts
biking,
and church shoes.
I'm saying biking shorts is one thing, but bike shorts was the thing that
It
you
was a
wore.
brand.
It was a brand, and
Yeah.
you just wear
Mike
you, and
Tyson
they-
boxing hoochie daddy.
they came in
Mike
different colors.
Tyson was shirtless in some hoochie daddy short overalls.
The NBA used to wear them shorts.
Thank you.
Naturally.
And that was a point that I actually made when I talked about it briefly on Facebook. And I'm like, a lot of niggas back in the day were literally one foul away from their dick falling out. And y'all got the nerve to act like this is a new thing. Like old school niggas would be just so disgusted with short shorts.
I think,
They were the ones wearing them.
with long ass socks.
Some of y'all favorites got dunked on by a nigga with little shorts and probably went nuts to nose. And you still respect them niggas.
I hate you.
I think I'm more upset at like the verbiage that niggas is using.
Tiff said, my daddy bagged my mom's at the King Center kickboxing in some hoochie daddy shorts.
Real nigga shit. Real nigga activity.
Like no grown man should be out here just calling themselves a hoochie daddy.
I-
Yeah,
that-
that I
get.
That's
Let-
Now
that's-
that
can
I
get
give you
that.
that.
Let
Definitely the
that
disturbing
be the nickname that the women call you,
Right.
and that's cool. Like women, that's my hoochie daddy. Cool, but a nigga just on Facebook, yeah, I'm finna put my hoochie daddy shorts. Bro, relax.
That's try.
You're doing a lot,
That's doing a
and
lot.
you should stop.
Now that I can see. But to be upset at the actual length of the shorts, like
Get
Look.
your shit off.
Audrey said, I have uncles who definitely dressed like this in the damn 80s with fanny packs and white beaters. Yeah, like
Oh, they was cocaine sellers.
Tip said, Rum Shaker video. They zoomed
Nah,
and
Nah,
boom
MC
boomed
Hammer
in the
was a
motherfucker.
different.
No. That's the Rump Shaker
Oh,
video.
Rump Shaker. I was like,
Pumps
MC
to the
Hammer. had a
bump,
Pumps to the
Speedo.
bump is
to
what
the
you
bump.
thinking of.
Pumps
He was in
to the-
Speedos.
Pumps to the bumps is way different.
But even then, he was in Speedo. His ass was out and his dick was flopping around. He was surrounded by bitches.
Meanwhile, Death
And-
Row was over at the,
and he
at
had
the
the glove-
buffet.
He had the gloves with no fingers in it, like dog. MC Hammer a wild man.
But he was whooping nigga ass.
Yeah, but it's the point now. Like I said, I understand the whole, like the hoochie daddy term. You know what I'm saying? How people
It
feel
just
about
is a
that.
new term. Yeah.
But to be upset and make it seem like niggas wearing above the knee shorts or they thighs being out is a new thing. Like a lot of you motherfuckers complaining. That's exactly what your daddies wore.
I wish I gave a fuck though.
About Hoochie Daddy
I wish I cared. I wish I could
You know,
care. So I
here-
could join in the
here's my
conversation. I
question.
could care less.
to this situation. So niggas and females are so worried about Hoochie Daddy. Where are the sundresses?
Thank you, sir.
Did
Yes.
we forget
Rehopped
about
on my ass because I didn't realize I was jiggling mine. She was
Did
like,
we forget
ma'am.
about sundresses
Jiggling.
in the midst of this Hoochie Daddy nonsense?
That's all I care about right now.
Where are the sundresses with no drawers?
Uh,
Ladies in the comments, where your sundresses at? Let's talk about that.
Sundresses are so magnificent that even white bitches with no ass jiggle.
Like, what the bodysuit
I-
saying? Y'all dressed like Mr. Perfect and shit.
Freedom.
This is great.
Freedom.
Just said the niggas complaining don't even sleep above the couch cushions. Can you relax?
Wait, what?
You say it's
Wait.
not hot enough. It has been kind of chilly so far.
Wait
Yeah.
till damn
But
it.
y'all want
But them nice days, I was definitely out here.
It don't gotta be hot?
No, it's a consistent hot. I get what they say.
Yeah. Because it has been like it's been
It's been up and down.
very, and that sucks.
Like it's down right now.
Yeah, it's down
But yeah,
right now.
but as far
But
as
it'll be
like
back
the
up.
shorts conversation, I only chime in because I want y'all to realize how dumb you sound sometimes. Cause y'all be saying shit without lot like,
I just
man,
realized I have a
man,
few
if
pair
my
of
pops
these
and my
shorts.
grandpops was here to see this shit, like nigga, they saw it. Cause they
I was
was
in Puerto Rico.
they was nutting in your mama to
with a bug.
listening to motherfuckers with their nipples out in netted shirts and little shorts.
Yeah, those netted shirts. I hated those
Them netted shirts was wild
Those is
because it was always
trash.
buff niggas that had them on too.
With taco meat.
Had one in
Nigga,
Puerto
Apollo
Rico.
Creed was out here on the beach in a half top and hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah, I was in
He
Puerto
sure
Rico.
was.
Yeah.
I was in
And-
Racer
Puerto Rico.
Rocky.
Yeah.
And Ivan Drago showed him the error of his ways in the
Yeah.
next movie. He beat the shit out that nigga in 12 punches.
12 punches.
He didn't plan on stopping anyway.
Nah, he didn't.
That
But,
nigga, that
but we
nigga-
got Creed.
that
So
nigga yelled
Creed
something
1
in
and 2.
Russian. He said, "Hey!" It does say, now compute. And
Throw
when-
in the fucking
he
towel.
beat the shit
eating
out that
pussies
nigga.
and Daisy Dukes.
Eating wolf pussy and Daisy Dukes. You got to acknowledge the wolf because that was definitely the wolf back then.
It was definitely Woofy.
Woo.
So
Ha-
before the wolf
having-
was there,
having
every
your
time where it
pussy
was,
hair stick out through your denim shorts. is
did the,
crazy.
did the,
Hey,
did the,
Duchess.
Did this nigga win again?
Audrey said they lived it. They didn't wear any drawers and moochie shorts. Balls and dick just smushed and packed in the motherfuckers.
so since
Stuck.
since sickos and psychos,
Stuck to each other like gummy bears in the pack.
my bad. Since things goes and cycles, was there before wolf pussy? Was there like
A
people
ball
cut, when they were
pussy
ball
era?
pussy era, or there was
Couldn't
just
have been.
wolf
Nah.
pussy forever?
Crabs is running rampant. Couldn't have been.
Nappy dugout.
Yeah. Ice
Yeah.
Cube made a whole song about it.
Right.
Some Ice Cube out
I'm
here.
gonna do my thing.
I wonder if
with
we can
your
look up who the first
daughter.
motherfucker to make their pussy ball was.
Some
Bo
nigga that-
Derek. That's my vote.
Who the
You don't know who
how
Bo-
you know why?
I said that's my vote.
You just assume it was Bo Derek?
Yeah.
That's
I
the
mean-
bitch that had the French braids, right?
I think it was Earth the Kid.
The Duchess. What's up? Why is she appalled?
That's why I say like I be
Wolf
trying to.
pussy.
Who was the first thick bitch in the music industry?
Snappy
I say Eric. I say
Nappy neck.
I say Earth the
Fur
Kid did
burgers.
it. I really feel like Earth the Kid was out here shaving that shit beard.
Okay,
That's why she was telling Marcus she ain't had no pants.
real
on.
quick,
Yep.
real quick. Boomerang, would you have smashed?
Earth. She was
Earth
a
the
freaky
Kid,
little
for
bitch.
sure.
For sure, she was a freaky little bitch.
For sure.
I'm not wearing any panties.
And she had power. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm attracted to a woman with power, so definitely.
I think I would have too.
I like to smash the chick from the Where's Carmen San Diego TV
Would you
show.
had smashed
The bitch from Lean on Me?
what was
Yeah.
the big Sean J bitch?
Yeah, I might have gave that a shot.
Sean J scared me.
Would you at one? Would you smash Sean J?
The name sounds.
The chick who
That's Grace
pussy
Jones.
yeah
Grace
Grace
Jones.
Jones. The bitch who pushed out the perfume.
I don't.
She basically the big black version of Ivan Draco.
Oh, nah.
She was not that bad.
She had moments where she wasn't, but most times she was.
I might take. I'd take Liz Taylor over that.
Hey, you
Oh,
know what's
that's
funny?
Liz
They were
Taylor.
actually together.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
Liz Taylor and who?
Who's together? Ivan and her?
Dolph Lundgren
I can
And-
see that.
and Grace Jones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were
See
a
that.
couple.
Oh, okay. I can
He
see that.
also dated Bridget Nielsen too.
Bridget Nielsen.
I can see that as well too.
No, Bridget Nielsen.
She was fine as fuck in that Rocky movie though. Don't sleep on Bridget Nielsen.
I didn't say that.
No,
You the
Ivan,
one.
no, Ivan Drago didn't go. I think
Dolph Lundgren.
not Dolph Lundgren. Sylvester Stallone did.
Was it Sylvester?
I think Sylvester
I don't
Stallone
give a
did.
fuck who dated.
It was just funny for him to for you to make that example, and they actually date like they were a couple.
I still
Maybe
think-
he was, you know.
I'm still trying to figure
I'm
out.
su-
how
I'm
he gets
sure-
Maybe,
laid.
maybe
Like-
she was.
They was
Oh,
I'm
see, they
sure
look
she
right
was a freak.
together.
Let me see.
They look like some German grunge
Oh,
scene
she don't look that tall there.
because he tall.
I just want to know how he keeps
yeah.
getting
He
work.
makes her look tiny.
She was
Yeah.
a freak. She was a freak.
That's why I asked you, would you take her
Yeah,
down?
I just want to know how Dolph Lundgren
Um,
keeps getting work.
Because he's a big Russian, and we need those every once in a while.
When Dog popped up in Aquaman, I was like, who the fuck keeps hiring this guy?
Oh shit! I went down the rabbit hole. Dolph Lundgren reveals he had group sex with ex Grace Jones.
Group
See?
sex.
Told you that's that German wildness,
That's how he
fam.
ended up here.
Wait, was he? Yeah.
And up to 4 or 5 other girls at the height of their fling, but orgies left him too tired for work.
Not,
You see
if
what
that
happened-
means you did your job.
You see what happened with Dirk Nowitzki? He got me a black chick. His wife black.
He's hanging out in Dallas. It was
Bret
bound to
Hart
happen.
also dates a black woman.
We don't care about Bret Hart.
You know,
Yes, we do. Don't talk about Bret Hart like that.
We don't care about Bret.
Don't speak ill of Bret to him.
I can see. I can see. I
My
can see
nigga
that.
said it's great in theory, but when you have to get up and fight Sylvester Stallone in the morning, it's not such a good thing.
The dog was doing this while filming Rocky
Yo.
3. Yo,
Just imagine.
yo.
You coming to work with this untrained boxer. He just gonna be walloping yo.
No,
And he tired.
Can you really keep some real steroids in me? Not the fake ones. Gonna need some real ones right now.
That's crazy.
Damn. Why is that on the streaming service?
Rocky.
Yeah.
It's on something. I swear to God, I seen it because it's all
Now
six
you're
of them.
gonna have me looking for it tonight.
Because now I want to watch Rocky.
Dude, Rocky 3, Clubber Lang. Was that Rocky 2? No, that was
Rocky.
whatever
3 was Mr. T.
Mr.
Whatever-
T, Clubber
whatever,
Lang. That was
has
the
Creed
best
right
one
there.
in me.
You think
That was the best one in me.
Rocky 3.
I kind of wanted to see Mr. T whoop Apollo Creed.
Mr.
I always be wanting to see people beat up Apollo Creed.
Mr. T was the most disrespectful motherfucker.
No. Hey woman. Hey
All
woman.
right, now,
Hey dog.
What you going to just get real, man?
now I
In the
got
middle of this nigga press conference.
Right.
I got one more thing. This
make
will
it
be
feel
our final
good.
topic of the night. But I asked this question on Facebook, and I really, really wanted to know. Now, for the most part, I feel like majority of people actually they love sex, but
Sex.
Why would you do that?
now, see, this would have been a good intercourse button. See, you weak on the buttons, bro. Push it now. It's just not genuine
I
anymore.
don't think it's on that one.
But no,
I want to have
I was making sure it was still
Okay,
there.
yeah,
Some
okay.
shit disappears.
It do. It be disappearing like every show.
but as much as you love sex, like, what do you hate about sex?
The
I
cleanup.
want to have intercourse with you.
I don't even mind it.
Yeah, intercourse with you.
Relations.
Intercourse with you. Like intercourse with you.
Relations.
Right.
Yeah, no, great. That sounds good.
All right.
I don't like the awkward build up to whether or not it's actually going to happen.
First time or just in general?
Maybe
Damn,
the
what? What do I hate?
the
about
first
sex?
time is pretty awkward. The second time can be, but you kind of know where you've been, so you're gonna do it again.
Okay.
It's the build up to if it's
I
all
hate
right.
awkward conversations during sex.
During?
You hate
Yeah.
trying to have that nasty
Like,
talk.
Yeah, or like just I feel like now true enough, you don't necessarily know your partner because if it's a new person. But I feel like the basis of what sex is, we already know this. I just need to understand you as a person, so I need to know how to get you there. But as far as just what sex is on the surface, we already know how to have this. Why are we gotta talk about it? Like if I feel like if I shift your body a certain way, I shouldn't have to also verbalize turn over.
I don't think I have to. I think you just you can be like you can
Right. I
nudge-
feel like
just
if I
a little
nudge you,
bit.
if I'm moving you to where I want you to be, I shouldn't have to verbalize stop moving.
There
Yeah,
is
some
that,
of us have a thing
person.
with-
There's
with-
that person that be like, okay, what do
it's-
you want me to do? What do you want me to
You're
do?
right. Like that's what I hate.
Which way you want me
Well,
to go?
it's like
Ugh.
because some people we've talked about this before, like when it comes to being in the bedroom, like they like to actually be dominated. So for you to assert that dominance, like turn your ass over, like it's an
I've-
actual thing.
But I feel
But
like
I get it.
if this is our first time here, let's just go in there blind and reckless abandon, and then when we come out,
They
on
gonna
the-
let God.
right, and then on the post game interview, we could talk about what went wrong and what we should fix for next go round.
See, in me, like
Hey, I don't like when
No,
you.
I think at about the 5 or 6 minute mark, that's when I'm already all right. I'm comfortable enough to just roll you
Alright.
over and move. I'm not
Tamara
telling
says,
you.
not having enough, but I also don't want to get bored by doing it all of the time. I like to fuck all the time. And even with me fucking all of the time, I do not get bored because I am a filthy whore. And I mix things up a little bit.
That she is.
I got so much shit in my bag that I don't have to do the same thing every single session. So it's like I can
She
fuck
means that
all the
in-
time and
She means
still
that
like
in
do
two different
shit.
ways.
I got an A day, I got a B day, I got a C day, D day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of shit
Yeah,
mixed
different
up.
packages. It's kind of like the PowerPoint presentation. You can change the
Kayla says,
background.
nah, tell me to turn over and use some authority. See?
Roll over.
Like, cause my like
Well, if I don't know that that's what you like on the like, to remind you, this is the first time we're fucking. If I don't know that you like to be talked to like that,
But see,
You're not gonna get
but-
that from
but-
I think a majority of them do though.
But this goes back to episodes ago. Remember, I was talking about we need to have like sex worksheets to fill out
that would be dope. I need
prior to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so because you,
Yes,
you
why
definitely
haven't
weren't
you
here
put- Why
yet.
haven't you thought of
So,
one?
I was basically
Yeah,
Yeah,
talking
you need
about
to make that
Huh?
app.
That's a
Why,
product.
why'd you? Why'd
yeah,
you
like
have-
making a sex worksheet so you can so they'll know
You need to stop talking about it.
what your limits are. And
Somebody gonna
everything.
take it.
You know, they always gonna take my shit.
The
They
app.
ain't gonna take it.
Horse.
That would be dope.
You know, I know they ain't gonna take it because it would have been done by now. Because she done said this the last 3 or
That
4
means
times.
nothing.
That's the same as like the dominatrix kind of shit, like safe words and shit. You need.
Yeah.
You need.
It's basically it's like taking like I don't know if any of you have ever taken like a BDSM type of test or like a sexual personality test.
Yeah, like inventory.
It's basically like that.
So
Kind of says then we shouldn't be doing that because we talking about all of that beforehand. That's what I'm saying. Unless it's like like a I don't know.
y'all say that, but shut up.
Yeah. But yeah, I have an extremely high sex drive. Super high. So I get annoyed if we're not fucking enough. And I tell niggas this in advance. I'm like, look, I have a problem. I have a bit of an addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to fuck all the time. Do not start something that you can't finish.
You like the fuck.
Yeah. Do not start something that you can't finish. Niggas feel like they want someone that wants to have sex all the time, but then when they
I
get
don't.
somebody that really wants to have sex all the time and they see what it really means to have a bitch that want to have sex all the time, they can't keep up. And that annoys me because it's like, why the fuck did you make it seem like you was ready for this
Nah,
and you're not ready for this?
I don't want that. I don't want to have sex with you all the time.
And that's fine. Like I tell people ahead of time. I let them know what they're getting into. And I think that they feel like, oh man, well, she exaggerating or she ain't. No, I'm telling you
Okay.
what it is.
Can you elaborate on something from really
Yes.
quick? So, women who like to have sex all the time, and you are one of them, is it because you would like to orgasm every time, or you just like to have the interaction of sex because you're not going to orgasm all the time, every single time?
No, mine is more so with just the intimacy and interaction.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's doing what he's supposed to, I would definitely orgasm every time. If like because oral sex is a part of sex, is it not?
Yeah.
And I definitely go come off some head.
Give me some head. Give me
Yeah.
some head.
But no, it's like
That's Lil Kim.
my thing is, and the reason why I say like it's not just about orgasms is because with me having the problem that I have, like I've been in relationships where I was not sexually satisfied, but because I just have this thing, like it's just I can't turn it off,
Mm-hmm.
even though the sex wasn't where I needed it to be. It's still like I had to do it, like
Because the sex wasn't where you wanted to be, it was still enough because you were getting satisfied with the interaction that you want.
right.
Okay.
Especially because I have a very dominant personality, so me taking control gets me off.
So it's a battle in the bed. Like
So-
so if somebody wants to take control and you want to take control, y'all like wrestling.
No,
into it?
I'm a switch. I'm a switch.
You so about so when is that? Okay, that's the kind of conversation you need to have in beforehand because you need to know. Okay, when is it okay to? Is it just like unwritten? Like this is my turn.
I don't leave it up to them. I kind of
Some niggas lazy. They're like, oh, she dominating. All right, I'll let her do it all the time.
and that's been a problem. That's been a problem.
I might be niggas.
You might be niggas.
That's definitely been a problem. But it's like I really, 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 and I've talked about that before. How in my earlier years of having sex, I wasn't getting any pleasure from it. It was just, it was damn near a fucking competitive sport to me. I was fucking niggas for sport. I was getting up like just basically just knowing that I could fuck the shit out this nigga and make him react a certain kind of way,
Mhm.
even though it wasn't physically pleasing for me. I honestly didn't get the hype about sex at that point. I was more so fucking out of obligation. We talked
Yeah,
about that a
yeah.
couple weeks ago too. But
I can see that. I
yeah, but
definitely was.
now it's it's completely different. And it's like with me being able to have both the pleasure and like that intimacy is just I have to have sex all the time. And that was another thing like Dylan would do, like, bro, you're not gonna see me, once every 2 weeks and then be like, oh, well so you do content with such motherfucker, because you wouldn't if you wasn't fucking me for 2 weeks, I feel like somebody got some dick and it wasn't me. So yeah, I wouldn't got some dick elsewhere. Fuck you think this
That's
was?
not always the case, ma'am. Just so
Well,
you know,
well,
it's not always the
well,
case.
Do you
You're not
feel-
gonna tell me how much you love fucking me and all of this little kind of shit. Oh, well, we can do whatever you want to do, but
Not
how,
sure.
nigga? How? You telling me that we can do whatever I want to do sexually, but I don't even see you for us to have sex. So how does this work? Fuck you.
You back? I have a question.
Now I done drunk all my water. I can't even take a sip off that shit. Now I'm really mad.
Do you feel
Get a little sip.
like the older that you are getting, that you are hitting like your sexual mojo?
I want you to think about how I attacked your grandmother last week and how old she is. And then I want you to look at how old your great granny was. But my granny, when she died.
No, just answer the question.
But I'm saying, look at and how my mom is. There is no fucking peak for us. We just die freaky. That shit don't stop for us.
I'm not saying that you hit like your peak. I'm just like, okay, Tommy, you'll get the reference. Like, you know how like the nigga who comes into the league, like he ain't really found his footing.
Right.
Then by like year 7, nigga going crazy now.
Exactly.
MVPs, and he done hit the playoffs a couple times, might have got a championship. And you know, you just have a good stretch of like
It's a great
of
moment.
greatness. But as he's getting older, the game starts to slow down. Like how you were just saying, like you were fucking for sport. And now it's different.
Yeah, that's like for example, LeBron going crazy when he first got in, or Kobe going crazy when he got in. All of a sudden, him getting under control and actually knowing how to exert the right energy,
Right,
the
like
right
he
time to
can
win
control the craziness
Right,
now.
Right, I'll
It's
go
not
crazy
just-
now.
It's not just going balls to the wall 48 minutes. You be like, all right, 5 minutes left in the third. I'm gonna start to turn it up, and then I'm gonna go nuts in the fourth.
So from
That's
the research
12
I've
minutes
done,
of great.
the research I have done in the past, because I had this conversation with a young lady about sexual peak being between the ages of 33 and 38 or something, 33 and 40 or something like that, whatever that is, based off of the fact that their sex drive increases and them being a little bit more in tune with their body and actually being able to control their orgasm a little bit more at that point, because before that they were just, just
Right,
you
like
said,
we
having
just
sex.
like there's a point where you just fucking to be fucking, and then there's a point where you eventually, as a guy, you learn how to fuck.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what she's saying is she's Tom Brady of this fucking game. Like she's just
Right, but I'm
she's
but I'm
just gonna keep
saying,
on
was,
fucking.
was there a point where he's like, okay, I got this shit, and we finna run forever?
That's an excellent question.
Wait, what?
We had a great analogy.
I'm a
Right,
run
we
Your
was
forever.
analogy was
fucking-
perfect.
Oh God, like,
Man,
I was potting in this motherfucker for a second.
thank you for joining Host the Awkward.
Hey,
We'll be back
you
next
weren't
week.
even listening.
She said, "Huh?
Because you was talking to Tommy.
We were talking about
No,
you.
we was talking about you.
No, I thought y'all was having y'all own little thing. Like you and Tommy doing.
No, this was a part of the show.
Man, we passed it back and forth. We had the open shot and we passed it to you. you
And this
threw a brick.
motherfucker looked at the court, was like, huh? What are we doing here?
My bad.
Can you close this out? Or you want to keep going? I mean, we over the time.
We already over. It's not gonna replay tomorrow.
Can we
I mean,
read Aubrey because she said something actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Audrey, I'm sorry.
Audrey says, I love giving head, and the partners I had didn't like giving it as much as receiving it. That bothers me. Yes. I've had somebody like that, and one of them had the nerve to have a tiny penis. And I always wanted somebody to put their mouth on it.
Was he wrong?
Yes.
Apparently, our analogy one was
Because
not very
it's like,
effective, 'cause
You don't
Tamara was talking
you
about
don't
she
want
tuned
to
out
give
too.
head and do all of this stuff, but you
Fuck
know that
pie.
you don't got the dick to stroke it, right?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Fuck pie.
So the
doing our
least you can
job.
do is
This
put your
is
mouth
here.
on it.
This is it here.
I can't believe y'all tuned out. What the fuck?
With the perfect setup in this
Why did I
bitch.
laugh? Because I tuned out too and said, "Wait, what? See, it's not just me. I thought y'all
Fuck
was
all
having
y'all.
own little thing back and
Man,
forth."
Fuck all
nigga,
y'all.
this shit was excellent.
You know what I'm saying?
So, like, one of the things that I've been trying to like,
Can't sleep on a pod guy, man.
I love giving head. I just love it.
I
love
do
it.
like, and that's
I
a
love
that's
it.
a
It's-
huge
it's-
thing for me. But that's also like one of my pet peeves with sex. Like, I hate somebody that is selfish. Just like right now, I feel like I'm too old to be dealing with men that think everything is gay. Okay, like you can't play with toys in the bedroom with them because man, that shit gay. I ain't holding no fucking vibrator, man. That's some gay shit.
They say that shit?
Yes. They feel that taking toys in the bedroom is like them playing with it on you or whatever, like it's gay. Like there is an item on my website. It's called the Accommodator, right? It is a chin strap dildo. Now they feel like, oh man, that's some gay shit. I ain't putting no fucking dick on my face. Like, but the purpose of it is for when your woman straddles your face while your mouth is focusing on that clit area, she is able to ride this dildo at the same time. So it gives her dual pleasure. It's dual stimulation. So while she's bouncing, riding, or doing whatever on the dildo portion.
Once the doors close and we at that moment.
Yes, I've heard the same. It's gay, that's fag shit or whatever. Why? Just do it and make me happy.
I can't say.
Sarah says got him looking like an upside down unicorn. And will.
So wait. Let's get so niggas think that it's okay to be in the same room with his homeboy and everybody's got their dick out.
But
it's gay for you to use the vibrator or whatever sex toy as a tag team partner to help your girl get to where she need to be because your dick doesn't do the trick all the time.
But it's not even about that. It's not even about that.
This is why niggas is out here calling themselves hoochie
because that's another reason. Like when it comes to me sexually, why niggas annoy me because they feel like their dick should be the end all be all. It is not to say that I am not sexually satisfied with your penis just because I want to supplement it and add something in the mix to keep it exciting. Like you can't eat my pussy and put your dick in there at the same time. That's just not how it works. You can't do that. And if you can, you probably on some other shit that you don't need me for.
He does meth.
No, I'm just saying. He took a couple of ribs out. Right, He like dog. He like Dog in Scary Movie too. Remember, Dog blew himself in the wheelchair.
A slinky.
And when they had the black light, he was like, "What? What's everybody looking at?" When they had the little goggles and shit. But yeah, stop feeling like us wanting to introduce toys and shit in the bedroom means that we can't get off without you.
I can say that some niggas probably say that in front of other people because it sounds like it's gay, but behind closed doors actually participates in it. But it's hard for me to believe that niggas is out there like with a woman by themselves saying that shit gay. Yeah. It's not gay. You with the woman
using a sex toy.
They don't care.
Yeah,
I was for sure about that actually.
Oh, word. Oh, about the sex toy or about the saying it's gay?
The sex toy.
Oh yeah, anything. I was like, oh, word.
That's how I found out with the
magic wand.
The magic wand was.
Yeah, but again, it's not just because they feel like using sex toys with their woman is gay. Some are actually intimidated by it. Like you are too old to be feeling intimidated by using a fucking vibrator on her clit while you beating her shit down or stroking her sensually. Whatever the mood is.
I want you to go crazy.
Hitting her with the feather.
Like me, like I said, my birthday is Monday, and I had to go and get that old thing back because new thing wasn't acting right. So me going to get an old thing back, I have birthday plans. And my birthday plans, Cummer's Candy Closet is hitting Chicago. I'm packing this bag. I'm putting all type of shit in there. I'm finna have honey packs galore, nigga. It is going the fuck down. I can only pray that I do not get pregnant. That's where I'm at with it at this point.
That's disgusting.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm pretty good with catching, so I'll be good.
Also disgusting.
But if we, depending on how much shit drink, and I'll be in Chicago, so dispensaries and shit down there, I can actually get some good shit. I don't know, but yeah. But another thing that I hate about sex is like, I hate when a motherfucker make me feel like our sex life is gonna be something that they can't keep up with.
You make it that way.
And no, I don't. I don't make them overpromise. I don't make them overpromise.
But you have to look at the energy that you put out.
But if they know that they can't match that, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
They be trying.
All right.
No, but that's not. But that's not what
niggas be in the fast lane trying to hurry up, get off the exit. You knew
niggas love to overachieve.
They want to give one for give the gold college try.
Niggas
They want to
look
try.
at certain things as a challenge and be like, I can conquer that.
Don't make me think you something you not. Whether that comes to your size, your stamina, your freak level, whatever the fuck it is. Okay. And I don't know if it's because y'all see people on social media and be like, oh man, you know, that ain't really her. That ain't really her. Anybody around you will tell you anything that I talk about on these fucking apps. That is me. I mean, every fucking thing that I say. That is not an act. That's not the only difference between when y'all see me making posts and when you see me in fucking public is in public. I don't want you talking to me. That's it. You can talk to me all day on Facebook, Twitter, Snap, whatever. But no, not Snap, because my Snap is like Snap and Twitter. Yeah. Use OnlyFans. Because on those, I only use my my porn pages, and y'all can't talk to me for free like that.
That is
Hold on,
true.
Audrey. Audrey says they want a challenge until the challenge presents itself. They lose before they reach their peak. I think niggas psych themselves out with me. I think maybe initially they may be like, I'm finna climb this motherfucker. I'm finna climb the shit out this mountain. And then they gear up and they look at the top of the mountain and they be like, bro, I can't do this.
Ain't no way after me see you with the damn thrusting army battle ram shit. Am I actually thinking that I have an opportunity?
Right, niggas
That's
gotta
no-
pick a struggle.
That's
No,
not a
because
struggle
I
I'm
don't
willing-
even.
that's not
But
a
I
struggle
say
I'm
all the time,
willing-
I
no.
don't even. Niggas go faster than the toy go because I don't even turn that up.
It don't even matter. It's the fact that you are disassembling a battle ram that you had used
On yourself.
on yourself by yourself,
A battle
And-
ram.
and
Yo,
you- and you-
yo,
and you've
yo,
been happy.
Tommy, you a wild man.
and you were pleased. And you're like, "Yes, I'm done with this." And you taking it apart, and niggas supposed to come in after that. Like, yeah, I ain't got no dial on me.
Right.
You can't turn me up or down.
Most niggas go max speed anyway because they don't know the fuck. They don't know how to gauge it.
Oh,
Niggas be burning out all their cardio.
right. Got to pace my. Can't do that. That
Yeah.
sprinting mile. Got to jog that mile because I'll be tired.
So I had questions about like masturbation, right, on my page. Like I was asking like a bunch of masturbation questions, and
Why?
I have a thing like, so I'm not gonna ask the masturbation questions this week. I'll ask them next week. But when it comes to sex, do you have like a specific thing? Because we're talking about, you know, like what you hate about sex. But when it comes to it, do you guys have like a specific thing that you know is guaranteed to get you off when you fucking, like whether it's a certain position or technique or something that you know, like, hey, as soon as this happens, I'm gonna fucking nut.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Bay, that's not Bay. His thing is me on my back with him, like his hands cuffed under
We
my
don't
knees,
wanna
pushing
know.
back.
Don't need details for
Y'all don't, but fucking, I'm talking. You
Yeah,
mother.
but we're here.
It's 12 other people here.
You put it in the comments.
Right.
Tell them to read it.
Yeah, like his, like he. I don't know what it is about like him looking me in my face while he, like when that position, I know he's finna nut.
Fucking love.
He has to be looking at me, and when we go to that position, I'm like, oh, we done.
If you
You finna
got
go get some chicken or some shit after
At that
this.
point in time, he is locked eyes and y'all are swapping souls.
if you got a pretty
Fucking
smile, and you
freak.
smile at me, it's over.
They smiling at you while you
I
fucking
can-
and
I
you
can
coming.
see-
It's
I can
over.
see how that can happen.
It's over. I'm like, you,
Doggy
shit.
style, and she
Oh,
turns
she
a little
hit you
bit to the left.
I love it.
She hit you with the
Because
dimples
the
and
way
you
that
ain't doing it
right.
good.
vein get rubbed, that's it.
Woo!
Turn it to the left from doggy style and to a little bit to the left. It's a wrap every time.
Yeah, like if I'm like, all right, I gotta get out of here. I'm getting on top.
You see, you only got 20 minutes.
I'm like, damn, bro, lunch almost over. All right, let me get back.
I hate you.
Okay, so you said you just hate the cleanup. when it comes to sex.
I'm not back for good. But okay, we here. No, I'm taking care of stuff. But yeah, I hate to clean up.
He didn't even have to say that. All he had to do was answer the question and then roll the fuck away. Yeah, I'll tell you, man. Some niggas just some other people's kids. Other people's kids.
Look here, just
I
because
think
you,
that's-
just
people
because you done got juicy
But you know
lately
what?
now, bruh.
Based off of what Tone just said, he's like, oh man, I hate the cleanup. people are always asking, man, why is hotel sex just another level? That's why,
Clean up.
because we don't got to clean up after ourselves.
Right.
You just come in them.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause don't ever bring a black light to a hotel.
oh, please don't, especially nothing that I've ever rented, because
Oh,
I
you
squirt
disgusting.
everywhere. It's
You are
You
horrible.
gotta stop peeing on this.
it's like a fucking like
water sprinkle.
it is.
You got- stop pissing everywhere.
I just
Cause not all that's not squirt when it comes. You pissing on some cases.
It's to the sprinkler.
So whenever
Hey,
I'm squirting in
oh,
hotels, y'all know that it's on camera, and you can tell them that ain't no lemonade going on around here. I've
Hey,
been seeing bitches on
speaking-
Twitter talking about ooh squirt da 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 da, and I'm like, bitch, that was just we've made people delete.
Did you speaking
They
of
post.
squirt pee? Did you see the video where dude and this girl was in the shower? And
Yes.
dude pissing in the shower and he pissed at her and then she turned it on and it was like a fucking fire hose.
Yeah, that was funny because I was like, she must have had it looked like he probably had like a water gun or something, and then she had something else. Because I could tell it was like the kind of video it was, because theirs wasn't actual pee, because
Right.
it wasn't
It's
yellow.
just funny as hell. That's
But that was so hilarious to me. Because it was like, hey, did it cut off?
We know squirt's not pee, but we just saying.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes she's pissing on people.
No, so what happened?
Like in
I
Atlanta.
actually got suspended for a video. This chick, she knew that it was piss. And I don't get why they lie. Like, if you were pissing in your OnlyFans videos, there are people that like it. Just charge them more. Some people are into that.
They are.
But don't lie and be like, oh, well, you know, my squirt video, blah, 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 blah. And then you show it, and it's like you got this fucking apple juice shooting out at the camera.
Apple, dog. Come on, man.
You need to work on your diet if
your
it look
pH
like
is
apple juice.
terrible. If your piss look like apple juice.
Yeah.
Where?
You
There's
know?
some blood in there too.
You need dialysis, bro?
Damn.
If it look like apple juice, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Hey, I've seen it range from lemonade to apple juice, and bitches talking about, you know, check my latest squirt video. No. Now, I actually posted a screenshot in my story, and it said, I don't know who did it better, me or Pepsi, because my shit was crystal clear, and it looked like a motherfucker had just popped open a Pepsi can, and, you know, on them commercials and shit. But yeah, there's definitely a fucking difference. And my shit is my videos are HD, so you can definitely see. But yeah, I got suspended for that one day. Like, because she knew that it was like just she apple juiced it, bro. And instead of her saying, hey, you know what? I either need to advertise this as a pissing video or just not post it. She was like, oh, I'm gonna put a filter on it. But the piss was so like you could still see that it was piss even with the filter on it.
It illuminated the piss.
I'm like, ma'am, that did not help. But that video is no longer up. Too many people called her out on
I
it.
was gonna
and she
say,
deleted
like,
it.
hey, just be a.
But like I said, people are in the piss, so why even just call it what it is?
People are into everything. The rabbit holes that I've run down have opened the door to expose me to what motherfuckers be liking.
Yeah, I don't.
Who posted that Alabama Slammer shit?
I wouldn't. If it was it a sex thing called the Alabama Slam,
Somebody said,
because
"Do
it would have
not-"
been him.
Said, do not look up Alabama Slammer.
Probably him.
Or no, not Alabama Slammer.
Oh no, I posted that on my
It was-
page
it was- okay.
because
Is that what it's called? Alabama Slammer? Or Hot Pocket. Alabama Hot Pocket. That shit. That was yeah.
it wasn't even golden at that point. It was rust.
It's like the
You know when
the
you
water
don't.
turn the water on into my house.
It
when
had
on.
been on for like 6 months. You gotta tap the faucet a little bit.
You gotta just let it run for a minute. Just let it run.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. So we gonna go ahead and get out of here because it is 10:30. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in and interacting with me. I love that. So I will start.
The Flint squirt.
Jesus, not the Flint squirt.
Yo, Tommy is sick, nigga.
Wow. No, that's the comment.
Flint squirt.
Oh yikes! Yikes.
Yo,
Oh shit. That's
Man. That's the old school tech pipe squirt. If you was around for Bradley Tech, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
That make the pipes go. You know, water come out.
Holy shit. Oh, but yeah, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Hostily Awkward. I am sober, so I was able to clear a full show and not, constantly repeat whatever the fuck story I repeated last week.
Or fall asleep at the end.
I'm gonna have to go in the group and watch it. So if you are not currently, you can go ahead and join the Hostily Awkward group for you to be able to watch the episode, because apparently that is the only place it exists. Tone pulled the Beyonce with that one.
Look, you fell asleep at the end. I am thinking about your well-being because niggas will meme you in a heartbeat. And I'm just thinking about you, bro.
Ooh,
That's love.
They want that smoke, because y'all know how petty I can get. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. This episode will not replay tomorrow because it's over 2 hours, but that's cool. It's all good. But if you were unable to catch the live, then you can again join the Hostily Awkward group, or I might just reshare it on my page tomorrow anyway. But episodes always stream on all platforms on Tuesdays. So if you need something to get you through your workday, come chill with your girl and the crew. So until next time. Oh, make sure, okay, that y'all are here next week, because my birthday is next week. All right. I might be drunk, but I'm not gonna be as bad as I was last week.
I'll be at work.
That's my disclaimer. That's my you don't work that late. Y'all not even open that. Your department not even open that late, motherfucker.
Yes, we are.
So until next time, we got a hoe.